I really don't know why a lot of my Octopath streams tend to happen after like numerous days of getting exhausted and or like just random stuff. Anyway, hey everyone, how's it going? Where's my save? Reflect on chapter. I guess it's this one. Hey everyone. Been a minute. Hope you're all doing well. I'm okay myself. So, we had recently just dealt with Agnea's chapter, I think, the last time we played. And overall, we now have all the characters, which is the thing. We have the characters, which, you know, that it took a bit to get all of them, but overall we are now able to start the stories, I suppose, to really get through everything. It's really strange. I don't know why my going live notif didn't show my channel name. That's very weird. But that's okay. But yeah, I don't really know what I forget exactly what I planned on the last time that I streamed. Throne's is the closest, so part of me wants to start with her chapter, but then I think something with Partitio's commerce thing over here and over here intrigued me. Hey, Combo. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I think I do want to do Throne's second chapter, but I also have some side quests that I like to do. I just don't remember exactly where they are, so I'll just check that real quick. But yeah, we've got ourselves a lot of things that we can take care of. But yeah, for some stuff that happened, I've been playing, I mean, obviously, since it's been out for a few days, I've been playing the new Zelda game, and I like it. It's fine. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good sequel to Breath of the Wild, but I guess to immediately hop into a take, as it were. I don't know if y'all saw it, but you know that there was this review that popped up regarding the Tears of the Kingdom game, and this review essentially gave Tears of the Kingdom a 6 out of 10, which, you know, let's face it, a lot of times when a popular game does come out, contrarian opinions tend to surface and make matters of really properly seeing if a game is good or not kind of fall flat. You know, that's what happens sometimes. And I could sell. Yeah, I figured Partitio would be the only one that could really do this. So the review comes out, and essentially what it ends up being is that it's not just something of like popular thing equals bad. It's the review that I saw essentially said, hey, for people that just want more Breath of the Wild, this is for you. But if you weren't a fan of Breath of the Wild, or if you wanted something that probably wasn't just the same thing again, then this isn't what really you're going to be looking for. And I think that's a valid enough thing to really to provide, because I wouldn't necessarily say like it's bad for more more Breath of the Wild style gameplay. I mean, considering the, you know, monumental success that that Breath of the Wild brought, I mean, a sequel was kind of inevitable, because
Thank you kindly.
I mean, it kind of was the same deal with like other Zeldas, you know, Wind Waker and Majora's Mask following the same formula and kind of storyline that Ocarina of Time did. So I guess what this kind of is going to speak to with the monumental success here is that Zelda from now on is probably going to have a different formula to keep catering to the wants that people want from the series. You know what I mean? Only some patron. Here's 3 candles. Perfect. This should be plenty to keep the peace. Once we put these candles in place, the pilgrimage will be covered by their protection. Allow me to convey my appreciation in our pilgrim's place. Thank you. What do I get? Fortifying nut. But yeah, I'm not gonna really give any spoilery, like story-ish spoilers to Tears of the Kingdom because again, that game is very recent. So I don't want to be a dick and, you know, spoil it outright. But my general opinion is that, you know, it's more of the thing that people like, which is cool. Would I kind of want the prospect of, you know, something a bit more unique? I think, well, not unique, but would I like a Zelda game to have that old Zelda formula from a while ago? You know, from all those years back with your Ocarinas, your Skyward Swords, your Wind Wakers, your Twilight Princesses. Yeah, I mean, it's the games that I grew up on that had those formulas. But I'm not going to reject the changes outright so long as, you know, it at least innovates enough in some spots to make it just feel like it's not a $70 expansion on Breath of the Wild, you know, because that's one of the fears that people tended to have when it was announced that Tears of the Kingdom was going to be $70, because that's a lot of money. And when the footage that I remember seeing looked like it would just be same Hyrule Field, but now we have Sky Islands, it's hard to feel like that's kind of justifiable. But having played as many hours as I have, again, I've put probably 2.5. For the last 2.5 days or so, I've been just playing nothing but that. I've been kind of also stopping my my daily Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters duels because of it, which I'm kind of grateful for. I have found some aspects of the game to be more than I expected, which honestly is kind of the best way. It's the best thing that I could have seen, especially considering, like, again, it's hard to justify that kind of massive, not massive, but that substantial price increase. You know, if you don't make the content worth our while, then you're gonna make people not really see you in a good light for making your game cost that much. And having played what I have, I can say that they've at least innovated enough in some spots to make it feel like the purchase, you know, is justified. It's just, I feel that way. I don't know about about others, you know.
My turn.
Here goes.
But yeah, now that we have all these party members, oh boy, we are.
Felt that, didn't you?
I remember something about Octopath 1 that kind of, I shouldn't say was awful, but just something that I just remembered about was having to manage people's equipment and money and experience distribution, because party members that are not in the party don't earn extra experience. So I've got to remember that.
Forgive me. Sorry. What to do?
But yeah, for gameplay stuff, I also won't talk about it too much, I suppose. But I will say that the power-ups that you get in the game, as you've seen likely in trailers and everything, all of that is also different. Well, not all, but there's enough difference in the powers that makes it feel like a completely different type of movement system. And I understand, and I can definitely see speedrunners having a ton of fun with that. Maybe some are already doing that. I don't know. The game's only been out for a few days, but you know speedrunners, and you know those kind of gamers that love to break games in half. So,
Here goes.
yeah. So, other than that, that's... My days have just been kind of about as average as can be.
You're incredible, Throne.
And I've been kind of looking forward to getting back into this, actually, because... I've been kind of craving this, you know, just getting to play some more Octopath, because I've heard a lot of good things from other people.
Here goes.
Cleaning time. Now then.
There we go.
Well now.
Oh, something else that happened. So in my most recent tabletop session, I experienced my first character death.
Maybe next time.
So, for those that don't know, every Saturday, or at least every on and off Saturday, I have a Pathfinder game that I play with some people, and we've been having fun playing this Pathfinder adventure module, which is essentially like, oh, we're settling a new island. We're settling this island that used to be a part of this old civilization, but because it's not used anymore, we want to branch out a bit more and do our own thing. And the history of the campaign essentially just goes like this. The player characters, who we started out as 4, we're all just arriving on this new island and trying to figure out what's going on, or this continent, I suppose. And we just discover some intrigues going on as far as all of that is concerned. Like, hey, what's happening? What's happened? Why is the first shipment of people just not... Why is this town not inhabited, even though it seems like it was freshly built? Things like that. And... what
You are a poison.
and
that
what do
must
we
be
do about
purged.
like all the conflicts that are happening and all
Ready?
this? So far it's like, okay, intriguing stuff. And we get to this one point where we go to a completely different island to find out, like, hey, where are the townspeople that got
I
kidnapped?
ain't one for
And
holding back.
because a plot point that shows up is that they get replaced by these body snatcher type aboriginist creatures, and
Cleaning time.
you know, we find out, oh hey, they're on this island separate from here.
Well now.
And
Axe attack.
when we were going through this island, I'm getting kind of confused by the directions, because I'm like trying to figure out where north is from south, because we don't really have a map. And then what more happens is that the way we apparently played our campaign... I'm checking the sound. I'm changing it because the music's a tad loud. So the way that we've been playing the game is that we've essentially beelined it to a lot of locations, which is fun for the sake of like the gameplay and everything, but
Come and
it's
get
left
me.
us sometimes a little under-equipped and under-leveled
It's my turn now.
when it came to things like fighting monsters and everything. And epitomized highly by this most recent encounter where we went into what is supposed to be the last dungeon you're supposed to go through on the island. And what this essentially meant was we were up against far more high, like on level, if not higher level enemies than what we were supposed to be dealing with. And that all came to a head when my character, the halfling paladin, was killed. So I got my first ever character death.
Are you my next
And
patient?
then we decided to figure something out regarding like how the logistics
time.
of my character situation is gonna be. So the thing is,
You're incredible, Throne.
my character was with the party on this new island that we go to, essentially to help out in finding the rest of the villagers that went missing.
You've got talent, partition.
And
All right.
the problem at hand is because we're in this hostile area, not on the mainland at all, there's no real way for me to introduce a new character without some kind of odd story stuff that could end up giving away like final dungeons situations. So one thing that came up was, hey, we have a druid in our party that has the 4th level spell Resurrection, or no, Reincarnation.
I take what I want.
And Reincarnation is essentially, hey, you bring the character back to life, but then you roll a percentile die to figure out, like, do they change species? Like, do they change to a, like, you're likely gonna not be a halfling anymore when you come back, so what are you gonna come back as? We rolled, and then we roll, that I get to be a lizard folk. we get to be a lizard folk for our troubles. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
You're too kind.
And like, you can actually play as a lizard folk as far as the
Bring it on.
you can play a lizard folk normally. It's just due to the way that Pathfinder is
It's my turn now.
with like townsfolk and everything, you're likely gonna face a lot of opposition because
Forgive me.
you know, out like normal society doesn't really tend to harbor lizard folk. So
Time.
yeah.
Eat this.
So today I just spent a little bit of time adjusting a character sheet to fit with the new character. Well, same character, it's just they changed into another species.
Warmed up.
Well now.
So yeah. And the thing is, my halfling paladin held out pretty strongly. He even did like a 2v1 situation and managed to make it out. Finally, someone I'm following who isn't playing Tears of the Kingdom right now. I can't watch without being spoiled in that game right now. Gamer, I wholeheartedly understand. That's actually the reason I'm choosing, well, 2 reasons why I'm not streaming Tears of the Kingdom right now. First reason, that I don't want to spoil people. Second, I knew everybody and their mother would be streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and I didn't feel like just being another drop in the bucket there. So, yeah. I have my own reasons for not playing that as well. Yeah, I was just talking earlier about how not want to see what's going to be on the expansion pass. Right, because Breath of the Wild got that too. Yeah, I don't know anything regarding expansion pass stuff, but I was just talking about how like I found some parts in the game made me think, okay, I can understand why they would go $70 for the stuff they added, because it isn't just, you know, same Hyrule land but with new Sky Islands. No, there are differences that do make it feel like a different place to explore. But I understand not everybody's going to be feeling the same way. No, plenty of other games at the moment, and my family needs some sort of competition on what will make good Christmas birthday present for me. Ah, yeah, keep them guessing. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, I like it. It's fun so far, but I totally understand what that review that gave it a 6 out of 10 was going for. But sadly, we live in an age of. But sadly, Twitter is not that kind. The guildmaster of Crackridge Harbor, who also smuggle folks across the sea for a fee, but he won't just take anyone anywhere for any amount. Clients must first pass an in-person interview, and the passing criteria is a trade secret. I'm a patient man. I can wait. I just hope no one spoils me before I get it.
That was very helpful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil y'all here. That'd be too cruel of me. I don't want to do that. I just meant to hit the map button. God damn it. But yeah, the game so far is fine. I like it. Only thing, again, is just I don't know how I feel about how the formula for Zelda is now just going to end up changing to this new open world thing for the foreseeable future, because I don't know, maybe I missed the Zelda formula, and I don't know if they're going to do the same formula from like, you know, Wind Waker and all that, and I don't want to come off as like a Zelda boomer. I'll just play this new game and like it, and if it ends up like being good in the end, then sure. You know, more of a thing that people like is not always a bad thing. And again, they've expanded enough on certain elements of Breath of the Wild's jumping off point that made me understand, like, okay, no, this is different enough to be considered a sequel to an extent, and it is also different enough to where you know, it can be called its own thing and not just Breath of the Wild 2. The $70 thing is still something that people could probably debate about, you know, like, was it really $70 that's needed for this game? Did they really have to charge that much? But again, that's just
What to do?
That's just company dumb shit, pulling company dumb shit, you know. It happens. But yeah, I debated about getting it day one, about either getting it or not getting it day one myself because of that, because I feared there was going to be a shortage. I feared there would be like no copies left to sell of that game, because it would be the thing that every person and their mother buys. Much like when the PS5 came out. Like, how imagine we end up with a Zelda game that's so popular that scalpers are going after it, you know? Imagine we get to that point. But no, that was not the case. Where the fuck is another lighthouse? There was a lighthouse quest, and I can't remember. Harbor Lens. Lighthouse, and then maybe another lighthouse has a spare. Do you do it to collect cases, or are you against digital copies? I'm not against digital copies. I bought this digitally. But sometimes you never really know when it comes to digital media which parts of digital media will stick around. But also for the sake of collecting cases sometimes, because there are occasions where cool-looking box art doesn't fade, and I'm always in support of trying to get that kind of stuff, but I understand, like, you know, it's a different strokes, different folks situation. I've had enough of scalpers going after trading cards. Don't bring scalpers to the gaming world as well. Yeah, wait until like the next, oh god, could you imagine like a Zelda 3D collection of Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Majora's Mask in the same vein as that Mario 3D collection that Nintendo did, but they do that stupid limited copies thing that they do, and scalpers will buy a bunch of those and then sell them back for triple the price, much like again the PS5 situation. Could you imagine how bad that would be? Don't give them ideas. You know they'll do it. You know they'd do it. Like there's no doubt that they would do it. But in any case, Tears of the Kingdom, fun so far. not exactly lighting my world on fire, but I don't really expect it to. And then they do a Legend of Zelda 35 where it eventually gets erased from existence. Yeah. Yeah, just full on out. God. You know why they did that shit. Like, all of it was just to be able to sell a bunch of shorthand copies, and then, you know, sure enough, down the line, you know, those physical copies are going to get hiked up in price. And,
ready?
you know, sometime down the line, they're going to end up releasing them on a more individual basis. I don't know. I've stated many a time that I never agree with what Nintendo does with their games and how they, like, just don't do shit sometimes with them. Like, the
Forgive me.
the ridding of fan projects and everything, but that's a rant that I've gotten on many a time on stream.
What to do?
Now then. Well now.
They're missing out on gold mine of not giving Westerners plays Earthbound 2. Yeah, I remember on Mother's Day when people were just going like, hey, it's Mother's Day, any prospect on the Mother 3 thing? Not helping matters is that Reggie Fils-Aimé, former president of Nintendo of America, had a real cheeky move in commissioning somebody to make fan art of him plugging his ears with a bunch of clamoring Nintendo fans demanding Mother 3. Like, they know we want it. He knows we want it. Nintendo knows that people want it. But for whatever, well, the reasons were kind of explained to me by a friend of mine, because there are some legitimately difficult things in Mother 3 that would be hard to really translate well. I won't say specifically what, because one, they could end up spoiling aspects of the story, and the other reason why I don't is it's a bit that can be very triggering potentially for someone, and I don't want to, do that. I don't want to trigger people in the event that could happen. But it is something to consider. Like, no, there are legitimately things in that game that could be a translation nightmare. I imagine the same thing happened with Live Alive or other games that took a while to get from Japan to the other countries. I'm trying to think. What was that other quest? Been waiting. Did something happen to him? And the ingredient, how to make the Destillat Devil. You want money, don't you? I'll pay you. No. Is there a bad spirit following me? Bring me the materials listed on my display case, and I shall create things beyond your imagining. And all manner of ruffians hide on this road. They'll hurt my business. Okay, that's where the ruffian quest was. I was like, did I encounter that? I don't remember. I understand. Translation isn't easy. Still, though, people can make fan translation versions. Nintendo can totally make the time to do it. Yeah, but then here's the other problem with it. It's like, yeah, it's easy to market, but the game would probably end up having to be, like, bumped up a few times on the ESRB rating, Like, that's just kind of how... That's another thing, is, like, they got to change around a lot of things, likely, to make it better for... Why am I so bad at talking today? They've got to change some things around in order for it to be, promoted properly, because obviously sensibilities in the West are different than what sensibilities likely are in Japan as far as media goes. So, yeah. Effects by the... Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna... What's a quest that could be something I can do? I could probably check the canal brines. Canal brines. To see about that, like, waiting forever quest. Because, like, fan translations, are, as far as I know, are not regulated to that extent as, like, an official game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... So, that's probably why it's not as tough for, say, a...
Come on now.
Yeah. What do you mean fans really want the game? What could Nintendo do to make them hate it? Well, not hate it. I mean, what could Nintendo... I'm trying to think about how to have this be. There's just some scenes in Mother 3 that I think might make it hard to market. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's just some things in Mother 3 that from what I heard could make it difficult to justify bringing over because then a controversy could end up coming up. Because that's something that can happen. You know, like, something doesn't translate well, or it gets translated, but then people don't really care for how the depiction is done. It's happened a lot of times with Atlus's games, for instance, where they try to write about a particular thing, and either due to not really researching into it enough, or by not having enough, or by, I guess, not respecting the material enough, sometimes it backfires on them. And Nintendo maybe could be fearing that same thing with Mother 3. I don't know. Like, yeah. In any case, reunited the brothers. United at last. Where in the world have you been, little brother? I could ask you the same question, big brother. I thought something terrible had happened to you. And you think I didn't worry too? I stayed here all day in the case you turned up. Well, I stayed here waiting all night. Wait a second. You mean we were waiting at different times of the day and kept missing each other? If you had noticed, we might never have found each other. Thank you, friend. Ooh, magic nut. So that's that quest. The lighthouse quest is gonna have to wait. Yeah, I don't know. I could be talking... I could be just spouting bullshit about that, but I'm just... I guess I see your point now. Still, though, it just feels to me like Nintendo's just making up excuses. That their decision... That's their decision. They don't want to release the game in the West. That's not a big deal to me. Yeah. I mean, how long has that fan translation existed now for Mother 3? Like... It's existed for many years. So... Kind of tough to really... Kind of tough to not be able to play it sometimes, you know, because it's so widely available to people. All right. I have dawdled enough. I actually want to get a move on with one of the stories. Now the question is, do I want a different party for this? The other thing that I also debated about was getting into more of the side dungeon-y kind of spots. Let's see, that's the water source. That was for Casty's thing. Were there any other... There's an underground water... Okay, nope. That's where Throne's quest was. Did that. There's something over there. Anyway, how was your Mother's Day yesterday? I worked. I was working that day, and I cannot tell you how beat up I felt by the end of the day. I was so exhausted. Like I was just flat out, like, really out of it, because my job is in food business, and what do people tend to do on Mother's Day? They take their moms out to eat. So, yeah, that's what I spent my Mother's Day doing. You know what? No, I want to do that quick New Delsta quest. So cave in the east. Oh no, yeah. Thankfully I didn't. I mean, we got swamped with a ton of orders and people coming in, which was to be expected. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It was not ideal. Like I would have liked to, I don't know. But I'm only sticking with this job for a little while longer because it was something to do whilst it was only something to do to earn maybe a bit of money to do some stuff, like, because I'm going into school I'm gonna go back into schooling full time in the fall, so it won't be for much longer, which also could mean that my streaming will be a lot more freed up. Now I realize that people had a much worse Mother's Day compared to mine. Yeah, it wasn't bad, and it's just I also couldn't go to I couldn't go out to dinner. I mean, okay, so you ever have the idea to go out to dinner for a special holiday like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and all that? That more often than not is not going to be the best idea because everybody else will have the same idea. That's what happened with my mom. My mom, my dad, and my brother all went to a restaurant. All went to a restaurant that we've historically had nothing but good things to say about. But this time they kind of weren't on top of things. You know, which is understandable, but they didn't have the best experience.
Too slow.
And I'm like, yeah, well, that's why Mother's Day is not a holiday that I would want to eat out on. If anything, that's something that's rather like just cook at home or just order something out instead of going out to a place, you know? But yeah, it wasn't anything awful, just meant like, you know, there was a lot of people and it was just busy. Holidays, like working in service work like that can really make you not enjoy holidays ever again. Like, not enjoy them in the same way that you used to. Like, if you worked at a grocery store, for instance, you'd like start to hate.
It's my turn now.
You'd start to hate like working during like Thanksgiving when a bunch of people are buying turkey. If you worked at like a Lego store or something, you'd hate working there because Christmas would roll around and then everybody's buying Lego sets. You know, that kind of stuff.
Incredible.
I did not mean to hit that enemy.
Cleaning time.
There. Here goes.
I'm just checking for weaknesses, but I guess it doesn't have any weaknesses right now. Besides axes.
Playtime is over. Eat this.
It's my turn now. Forgive me.
Lowers a shield point for no cost. That is insane.
There.
Well now. It had to be done.
There we go.
I know no cure for evil.
Cave out east, huh? Oh, wait, no, wait, west. Wait, what eastern cave is that guy talking about then? Hold on, what? Did he say east or west? I don't remember. Hold on, where was it? Then cave out east. A Delsta devil from the cave out east. I guess maybe that's it? Is that it? Okay, so this has to be the east spot, so somewhere around here there's a cave. That's from my Mother's Day. It was something that sounded like a good day, but didn't really work out for me. Oh.
It's my
Yeah,
turn
so
now.
yeah, putting stock into holidays can sometimes be a really bad idea. Like it really can.
Cleaning time.
Like don't put too much stock in a given day hoping that it hoping
That's
for
thrown
something
in for you.
because let's face it, not all the time it'll work out.
My turn. Axe attack.
Ready?
It's my turn now. Forgive me.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Well now.
Don't overdo it.
Now that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Forgive me. Sorry.
There we go.
Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
I'm going to go to a baseball game to Oh. Yeah. Well, hope you got good seats at least. Yeah, going to baseball games for a Mother's Day thing, that was probably something else that was an every person doing it situation.
Are you my next patient?
Cleaning time.
All right, you know what? Screw that cave. I'll come back to this later. I want to do the Throne story. Like, I worry if I go linear straight through the story situation, I'll miss out on some cool stuff. But considering we're still early into the game, despite how many enemies we've been fighting and everything, I think I'm okay. We got decent seats, although they forgot to give me a burger and didn't have pickles on it. I'm fine with pickles on stuff, frankly. I understand, like, I don't know. Pickles to me feels like pickles and cilantro are an interesting deal in that sense, where it's like, for some reason, you know, there are people that absolutely hate pickles. There's some people that really like pickles. And then there's also some people that like cilantro and put it on almost anything. Then there's some people that fucking despise cilantro, which apparently there's a gene for that. Like there's a gene out there that people have that actually, for some, apparently makes cilantro taste like soap. I never heard of that being a thing until a lot later in life, but yeah. You got a great eye. So it seems like at some point I'll need to give somebody a pickaxe. Went to get a hot dog stand, and the one order came in with cheese curds, but the boiler broke, so I couldn't get cheese curds with them, and they gave me a free refill of lemonade as an apology. Well, that's nice of them. If there's someone easy, yeah. All right, well I have that pickaxe now, for whoever wants it. All right. Chapter 2.
When Mother is looking for new recruits, she goes to the saddlery in Ores Rush. It's common knowledge in the nest, though no one really knows why. And it's the only clue I have.
So why Ores Rush? I guess people turned to be ruffians when the mine shut down because Particio's story took so far in the past.
Now, to find that saddlery.
God, that's a nice looking horse.
That way.
Oh, that's creepy. What? Mother's Day so far, but when we went to the location after the game, it was already torture with Mom's constant yelling at my brother about where and how to drive. Oh no. Ooh, travel banter. Say, why don't you just break that collar around your neck? If that were possible, I would have done it long ago. But trying to force it off will cause poison to seep out and kill me. Woo-wee, that's some heavy stuff. But every product's got its use. Sorry, but would you mind letting me have a closer look? If you're so interested, why not purchase it? I would if it weren't attached to your neck. Fair point. Okay, so the travel banter thing is back. That's what happened in Octopath 1, where you, where like you're going through a person's story and then a prompt will appear that's like, here's the travel banter. Like, it is cute character moments like that. Like, that's what was in Octopath 1. But apparently there's, like, more substantial stuff, I think. And people have said that it's, like, from characters, like, second chapter onwards.
Thank you for your patronage. I shall prepare the goods post-haste. In the meantime, please wait at the tavern. Might I help you find something? We have an array of goods made of cloth and leather and even others with chains.
Oh, you want to know something else that I just remembered about my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough? Elden Ring fucked up my control scheme situation, as well as like other 3D action adventure based things. So the jump button on the Switch Pro controller for Tears of the Kingdom is X, but normally I have like the jump for most games be on B. So like I'll be like trying to jump up on something, and this happened for me when things like Devil May Cry and Elden Ring, like bottom face button is usually jump for me. So when it's that, it's like, damn it. Like I keep putting something away when I mean to just jump. I was very exhausted at the point and really wasn't in an eating mood. When people start demanding multiple times about where I couldn't sit and I just wanted to sit down. Yeah, again, that's why I would never really want to put too much stock in a holiday. And stay for dinner since you have projects. Yeah, good. Glad you managed to escape the situation there. Does not sound fun.
I'm not here for horse gear.
But, milady, this is a saddlery.
Is that so? What did that man purchase just now? He didn't seem to have a horse with him.
Well, that's because you can't bring horses inside a building. They'll shit all over the floor, and guess who has to clean that up? That's right, me.
You have a keen eye, milady. Alas, that man did, in fact, bring a horse. I saw it with my own eyes. I would not be able to craft the proper gear otherwise.
Did he now?
Please, come again.
I did know the restaurant we were at had good food, so I made sure I at least got one of their delicious cheesecakes before I left. Oh, yeah, get some cheesecake out of the deal. Nice.
As I suspected, it isn't a saddlery at all. As for this horse, it must be what I need for the exchange.
Took it to go? Yeah, I figured. I asked for... So, this restaurant we usually go to, it's really good, but the thing I ordered was not a really good item. It was like, okay, so this place, this place changes their menu on a seasonal basis, and everything I've had from there is good for the most part, especially if you're eating it there and it's fresh. Not that all of their stuff travels poorly, but not all of it is the best to pick for traveling back. And I was deciding between two options, which was a soba noodle soup thing, which is like a buckwheat thing that's a Japanese kind of dish, or a quinoa burger, which I've had before and I really like, and it's like a vegetarian option. I'm not vegetarian, but it's a fairly healthier alternative to a burger than you can get. And I was like, okay, well, I guess between the two, maybe I just go for I want to try something new. So I got the soba with some chicken for the protein. And not helping matters was two things. One, this was when I was at tabletop and my character died, and we were discussing my options of either making a new character and waiting for them to get introduced into the story, bring back a character I put down, well, not put down, but sort of got rid of, and wait for them to get introduced into the story again, or just go full hog with the lizard folk re-roll. So we discussed that, and I didn't get home until about like 10:30 at night. And so the soba was cold, and I had to heat it up, which wasn't the worst thing in the world. What was the worst thing in the world was that aside from the chicken and the pickled ginger, it was so bland. It was so, like, the broth and the noodles and all the other stuff with it was so bland. And it just disappointed me thoroughly. And I was like, that's not very good. And apparently, like, they were rushed there while my folks and my brother were there. So it's understandable that maybe the food also wasn't the best at that time. But my dad left a comment to them just saying, like, you know, we get it, you all were busy, but that was not good form. Like my mom had a ribeye that didn't end up really catering to her very well. So moral of the story is I should have fucking gone for the quinoa burger, because I at least know that that'd taste good and not be bland even if it was reheated.
Which means that man from before has one without a doubt. I suppose it's time to see a man about a horse.
Or maybe I could have just gone for a regular burger. Another travel banter. What's this scent? Noticed it, have you? It's my perfume. I'm starting to think that Mother's Day is my least favorite. I mean, it's a day to appreciate our moms. It's just the thing is, everybody likes to kind of think the same thing when doing it. And, you know, at the very least, you ask them just ask your mom sometimes what you want to do for Mother's Day, and if they want to go out to eat. Maybe ask about the prospect of just ordering out in that case. It's like, yeah, going out to eat's an event, it's an occasion, but the problem is everyone thinks the exact same thing. But again, working part-time in service work has also made me not like particular holidays. So, yeah. It has a very bewitching scent. It suits you. Thank you. Would you like some? Thanks, but I don't use perfume. My mom, but I don't think we'd need a holiday. No. I disagree about that. I think in a sense we kind of do need a holiday to at least to kind of display a sense of appreciation that we do have for a lot of these things, but to each their own. I would have gone for the Mother's Day dinner if I didn't hear about this beforehand, but I had tabletop. I need my nose for when I concoct medicines. There are patients who are sensitive. There are patients who are sensitive to smells too. I see. I usually don't wear perfume either. It complicates work sometimes. But today I needed a little pick-me-up. I can tell your job is very important to you. Best of luck, Throne. Thank you, Casti. Steal a horse from the guy. Relief of a horse, so this is what he meant. Better make my way back to the saddlery. Yeah, it's just the main benefit out of that whole situation is, at the very least, I got a decent amount in tips. But as a person that bussed a lot of tables, like, I was more or less solo bussing most of the tables, and let me tell you, like, normally Sundays are hard for me. Normally Sundays are hard because every other restaurant in my town is usually, in the place I live, is usually closed, outside of like your franchises, like your McDonald's and everything. So people already flood to the place I work because it's like one of the few places open on Sundays. So yeah, it just generally like it just leaves me drained. Sundays leave me drained. But I've since like made peace with the fact of like, nope, just only a little bit longer, and then I'll just get to be working on my studies full time to get a web developer associates. See your point, but I don't think that gives them the right to. Yeah. It's the same mentality as like people's attitude about it is what makes it feel. Yeah, the attitude that it brings out can be a lot.
Back again, I see.
Saddle up. I've brought my horse with me this time.
So you have. Which means I can finally treat you like a customer.
You sure don't make things easy for your clients.
Aye, for mine is a very exclusive business. Now, what are you after?
Mother of the Black Snakes.
Excuse me, that was my
She's
neck.
one of my best customers. Your request is beyond my power.
Well then. Good thing it's not a request.
Mother is meeting a man I introduced her to. They call him the Slaver.
Okay.
He runs the slave trade and is doing business in the town's old foundry right now.
I see.
To reach him, you must know these words. Drink from the cup in your left hand. Remember them well.
Thank you.
Sounds like a more interesting villain than the Screen Slaver. Yeah.
Be prepared. I doubt his lips will be as loose as mine. Lives may be lost before he is willing to talk.
A small price to pay.
All right. Make for the foundry. I'm gonna check to see if there's any equipment upgrades I can do. Again, something I love with all the characters is that they each have their own distinctive run cycle. Like, Throne's is a full-on, like, sprint. Casti holds her apothecary satchel. Agnia's got a different run. Like, she swings her arms from side to side. Come on, everybody, do the Mario. And Particio holds his hat. I forget what the others do, but They all have their own distinct walk, and I like that. Silver. Ooh. Should go get some dinner at this point before it gets too late. Yeah, go eat. Go have some food. Get your sustenance. Get your sustenance. Get it. Get your sustenance, man. No axes. X's. Wow. Good talk. Yeah, good talk of me suddenly having like a weird burp there. I'm just gonna sell a lot of stuff here. Contains Agnia's savings for her journey. Hey, Agnia, I know you saved up a lot of money with all this, but how would you feel if somebody just took your purse of hope and then just sold it right in front of you? They just took those 10,000 leaves and just sold it. Yeah. And there's nothing really new as far as armor goes. Oh, Agnia, you need that. There you go. There we go. Are there any other quests? Is there something in the silver mine? No. Okay.
I'm still being followed.
Is that one of the bodyguards?
They've been trailing me since I arrived. I'd better get rid of them.
What? Get rid of the pursuer in the alleyway. Yeah, you've already gotten your stuff taken.
Amateur. Who are you, and why are you following me?
And what the fuck is with the mask?
I'll find out whether you like it or not.
This is where we use the ambush. Steel. Oh, steel. Oh, steel. I was like, is there something? Okay, do I need to be at nighttime for this? No.
I'm through playing games. That face. Was that my imagination?
Wait, did it look like?
Not that it matters.
Did they look like Pyro, the boss from
I have to
Throne's
focus.
first chapter?
I must find that slaver.
Okay, something's been bugging me about this game, and I don't know if y'all see this, but it feels like there's a hard cutoff on the font, like at the bottom. Like, it feels like the text ought to be more rounded on the bottom or have something, but it feels like there's a hard cutoff, and I can't explain why.
Raise your head with your right hand.
Drink from the cup in your left hand.
You may pass.
Cool cipher.
Black begins. Choose a cup.
You have
Your
chosen.
turn.
You have chosen wisely.
White. Drink. Now.
Is this like... Is this like a roulette situation, but with poison? It is. Looks like it.
How do you like that? Ooh, looks like someone owes me 80,000 leaves.
Damn it! I can't believe I lost.
They're...
All right, who's next? Bring him in.
It looks like they're gambling.
Wow.
You're first. Choose a cup.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, Jesus.
No fun at all, that one. No wonder I couldn't find a buyer for him. No one knows which cup the poison's in. That's what makes it fun, right? I haven't seen you here before.
You're the slaver, I presume?
I'm a buyer and seller of slaves.
Okay, maybe it's my imagination for the screen or something. Yeah, okay, so it's not a hard cutoff at the bottom. It's just, for some reason, it feels like there's a bottom line thing that's just kind of cutting off the lettering slightly, but I think maybe it's just me seeing things on my screen.
So, what sort of merchandise are you looking to buy, young lady?
A woman named Mother of the Black Snakes.
A dangerous customer you are. Perhaps this is the day my luck runs dry.
Is she here or not?
You're too late. She already left. I can't tell you where she's gone. Without the proper compensation, that is.
Dude, you don't just sniffle like that.
You carry a delectable scent.
Dude!
It's the smell of shore flowers. Do you like it?
It isn't the flowers I'm interested in, but the smell of sweat beneath them. Even the most disciplined are exposed by their own scent. Humans are overcome with fear before their demise, and their sweat reeks something awful.
Am I going through a Bruno Bruciarati moment? Is he gonna go all Bruno on us? Please don't go all Bruno on us. We already have that one scene with him and Giorno.
But your scent is still sweet. There's no fear in you.
Interesting.
Can I recommend another
What does that
emote?
mean for me?
Is it, oh god, is it, it's not the taste of a liar gif, is it? Is that even on 7TV? Are you? Do you need another disgust emote or disgusted emote? Wait, are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, so there's the cherry from part 3, the dance from part 5. Do they seriously not have... Wow, I would have figured that as a dead ringer for an emote. I'm not seeing it. Huh. Very odd. You sent something? Okay. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Oh, that's actually that. Oh, I may use. You know what? Yeah, I may add that after stream today. That's a good one.
I will tell you where Mother went, if you can best me.
A man after
Sponge-
my own heart.
SpongeBob is legendary. Yeah, SpongeBob is kind of legendary in the fact on the same level as Shrek and Breaking Bad of being shows that live on through their memes while still having some qualities of their own that legitimize their existence outside of the memes.
No, I don't stand a chance in a fight. We will do battle here. At Death's table.
Ah, but wait, if you drink the poison, then I won't be able to get the location out of you. Sit at Death's table. The one at the table is our boss. I heard they put on an interesting show here, but I wasn't expecting this. I saw 2 people die today. Nick's Milk, SpongeBob, but most remember the old episodes. Yeah. Like, obviously, well, for shows like SpongeBob, notwithstanding the new stuff, the older content is what people remember the most. I hate cleaning duty, but I guess these corpses won't remove themselves. Ready to sit at Death's table? You look like you've made your peace. Let's begin.
You saw the game before, didn't you? Are you afraid?
No, I will gladly accept your challenge.
I think I may do 2 chapter 2s if I can help it.
Of these 6 cups, 1 is filled with poison. We will take turns drinking. The one who drinks the poison loses.
Are there any other rules?
If you try to run, you die. That's all there is to it.
The Slaver's never lost a game. She doesn't stand a chance.
I will begin.
I really do like the voice acting in these games. It's really good performances. What's even in the...
It
Okay,
appears
so...
my cup was safe.
So what drink is in the cups that's in this roulette? Like, is it wine? Is it water? Is it absinthe? Is it absinthe? Because if so, the slaver and Throne are gonna get they're gonna be different people by the end of this chapter.
Now it's your turn.
Bro starts drinking, then shouts, I'm just fucking with ya. Yeah.
The poison is lethal. Drinking it means certain death. But not a merciful or swift death, no. Release will come only after what feels like an eternity of agony and excruciating pain.
It's a poison of irritable bowel syndrome.
That's fine with me. It will give you time to tell me where Mother went before you perish.
Ha ha. Your false courage won't spare you from the pain.
Well, well. It looks like my cup was safe too. But my compliments on the liquor. In fact, I think I'll have another.
Okay, so it is liquor.
Exquisite.
What's with this woman? This is the first time I've ever seen someone down 2 in a row.
There was no rule saying I could only have one, was there?
Damn, I thought you'd have to choose the cups. Yeah, I thought that I'd have to do some kind of deductive reasoning to be like, okay, how do I figure out which cup is the most poisoned, you know?
Just like me.
Is that so?
I know the stench of imminent death better than most. And yours will reach my nose before long.
I'm the epitome of the sniffer emote, you see.
There are 2 left. It's your turn.
I do not fear death. I could even accept dying here.
Does he know? Yeah, that is kind of the kicker of the game, isn't it? But maybe it's like, see, that's the kicker of this kind of poison thing is like, if one of them knows, I don't know, that like, it's raising the stakes a bit if he doesn't know. But it's like, then how the hell would he know? Then who poisoned the cups? Because the person that would poison the cups would probably employed by him. I don't know.
The only thing I fear is giving up on what I want.
Ah, fuck. But he can't get the right cup now because she's got the last 2. Well, I have to pick only one. The only reason why Throne went for 2 was to intimidate a little bit. Oh, well, now all right. Thanks for giving it away, game.
Which is why I'm willing to bet everything on my dream.
What the fuck? I know, it's like, oh man, you just shattered the tension. Like, I mean, maybe they didn't want to frustrate the players, but I don't know. She's an assassin. Maybe she can smell poison. That is true. I don't know if I don't remember if the guy said it was odorless or what have you, but she has likely been trained in like how to smell or recognize a poisoned object.
Thanks for the drinks.
Or tell the difference between liquors. That's true. Like, maybe she did. maybe one of them's not really poisoned, and it's just a cup full of Smirnoff Ice, or Bud Light, or not Bud Light, but like Budweiser, or like cheapo beer, and the rest are Belgian ales. It's like, yes, exquisite Belgian ales. What is this Budweiser? You're asking me to? Actually, that'd be a funny kind of drinking game. It'd be like, we have a bunch of shot glasses here. One is a non-flavored and the rest are flavored vodkas. Pick which one, like, and the one that gets the non-flavored vodka is the loser or something. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. I'd consider cheap beer. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know.
I can detect even the faintest scent of poison. I always dodge the tainted glass, leaving it for my opponent.
Okay, so yeah, they are trained.
Then couldn't you have won?
Hank, no, it's just a friend of mine because the Switch just can't, like, I can't turn off those notifications, sadly. No, it's a friend of mine that I've had, it's a friend of mine since high school. Like, that's the thing about the Switch, is like capturing footage for it is like, I don't know how I turn off notifications to keep people's notifications from coming through like that. And it's not an exclusive, like, everybody has this problem. But yeah, like, but just picture it like, we have a draft of a bunch of really good beers and one Budweiser. So pick which one, and if you drink the Budweiser, you lose. Like, you have to be footed with the bill or something.
Ha! I wanted to test you, but it looks like my curiosity got the better of me. You have bested me.
He drank the last glass, but that means...
I will tell you where Mother went, as promised. She hides in Wellgrove, in a place called Mother's Garden. It's officially an orphanage, and has the support of the local monastery.
Oh, no.
But it's where she raises her hatchlings for the nest. You could probably sneak in as a nun.
Farewell.
The war of snakes repeats itself over and over again. I couldn't cut myself loose either. The former head wouldn't let me.
The former head.
Former head?
She was a good woman too.
Oh.
But she was killed by Mother. I hope you find what you seek.
Thank you.
That Ganon's got a nice set of muscles on him, I tell you what. Yeah.
You're the one from before. I know your face.
Yeah, Piro.
Throne. Let's go. It's time for Mother's punishment. Hero.
Yeah.
He looks just like Piro when he was little. I feel like we've met before.
So do I. I felt like you're someone important. That's why I followed you.
Would your father happen to be named Piro?
I don't know who my father is.
Neither do I. Perhaps we have some things in common. Goodbye.
Okay. I'm guessing he's gonna come back in the form of... No. Wait. Was her chapter 2 literally just this? A non-combat chapter? That's... Every chapter in Octopath 1 ended with a fight. Okay. Wow. That's really strange. Huh. That is something I was not expecting. Drone discovers Mother's location. Along the way, she wagers her life in a game against the slaver and meets a young boy with a familiar face. The solitary thief draws nearer to the truth of the Black Snakes. Drone continues her journey, awaiting the day she will walk free. The cube of Octopath. We're probably going to get a lot of cubes, potentially, if this... That legitimately threw me for a loop. I don't know what to say about this. Every chapter in Octopath 1 ended with a fight. Every starting chapter here ended in this game with all of the characters ended with a fight. So... Oh, it's so strange. Okay, so... Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna not go there yet. And then Father's route is 16 for level 16. Oswald and Ochet's are down there. Casti and that there's Santa Commerce. But I want to go over here because it's orange, and I don't know why it's orange, but I'm curious. Yeah. Let's do Temenos' chapter 2, and then we'll check the Ascent of Commerce thing, because I don't know what that's about. So I'll change out Casti for Temenos and get through his story. Oh, sorry I'm yawning so much. Alright, let's change party. We'll change out Casti for Temenos. Yeah. Temenos, do you need anything new for equipment? God, I love this game's music. It's so good. Like, that's something that I also really enjoyed from watching other people play through the various chapters of this game, is to just hear people's opinion on like the music and the graphics and just the general vibe of it all, because it's very nice. This game's got wonderful music and looks great. Whew, is that a harpoon I'm getting? Wooden staff, that's fine. Yeah, this is where shit's gonna get complicated with all of the equipment buying. Who needs it most? Let's give it to Temenos. Alright. Now let's do Temenos' chapter 2, and then the commerce, and then that'll be it for the stream. Because when I start getting yawny, there's a chance that I may get a little low energy by the end. Ear tail. Whoa, what? Dude, run into the open door.
Merciful gods!
And what do you want with my lord? Daughter the charitable did suffer grievous wounds in the fight with the evil god Vide.
Oh, we've got ourselves a, okay, so it seems like the worshippers of Vide have infiltrated the main church of the world. Okay, so they're taking it apart from the inside. I just got glasses 30 minutes or so ago. Hope those glasses work well for you. I wear glasses, so yeah, like I can understand the relief it might feel to actually see with clarity. I never leave my house without my glasses.
Into eternal slumber. Thought I would send you off with a bit of scripture. All in the name of Lord Vide.
Funny, mine broke today. I have a spare pair, but I'll need to get some soon. I debated about updating my prescription, but I don't really need it at this time. I've had mine for years, and they've been working fine.
The city on the waters. Cannelbrine.
Cannelbrine, okay. Technically, I didn't need them, but they're for transition and blue light lens, so they are useful. Oh, right, the blue light glasses. Yeah. I don't really need those, at least not yet. God, why am I yawning all of a sudden? Yeah, I've had glasses for a long while, and, you know, anytime I ever forget them or go outside without them, I always feel, like, weird with it, because I do have a very slight prescription, but the glasses are mostly sun and blue light glasses. Okay. Yeah, my deal is, like, up to a certain distance, stuff starts to get a bit fuzzy. Okay, does that mean I'm nearsighted? Is that what that means when you can't see things from a distance? Because there's just a certain distance where things just start to appear a bit blurry. Like, not horrifically blurry, like I can kind of make it out, but things like road signs or certain fonts and stuff. That's why in class, when I would be for in-person classes, I would typically try to sit around the middle ground of trying to find a good place to be like, okay, what does that font say? I need to be able to see.
Just before the pontiff was murdered, someone met with him. A theologian known as Lucian, whose trail has
This case is nice as hell. Yeah, glasses cases are really nice looking, which feels really weird because they're just gonna sit on your like your night table or something for many years.
He may yet hold the clue I need to find the murderer.
So to catch you all up,
Hey, over here!
so to catch you all up to speed with what Temenos' deal is, the guy who I'm playing as, sometimes I do need to see things doubled, like diplopia, but it's not constant. Yeah, sometimes for me that's the case too. My glasses are just mostly so that I can be able to drive and see things clearly and go out and see things clearly from a distance. Like, I don't wear my glasses at home at all, because why would I need to? Everything's within a fine enough eye shot for me. Like, if I was near... Damn it! Is it near... Farsighted, right? And then... blurry near vision. Okay. Wait, are your eyes bad enough to not be able to legally drive? No. I still can. It's just the problem is road signs and stuff can end up being a bit of a blur at the distance. So, say for instance, like, oh, I'm driving, and it's about like a 45-mile-an-hour road. And then at some point there's a road sign that'll come up and says like, slow down to 30 or something. You know, if I had my glasses, I could see that clearly enough ahead of time to be like, okay, cool. But at a distance, I'd just be like, wait, does that say 30 or 35? You know, that kind of problem. Like, my vision's not awful. Like, I could drive okay if I forget them at home one day, which I have. But I prefer to not be wearing them. I prefer to be outside with my glasses, you know, if I'm going somewhere. I do have a friend in Texas. I do have a friend that I know who is full on legally blind. Like, not like she has some level of vision, but it is horrendous. Like, she actually can't drive. So, yeah. My eyes aren't that bad. Oh man, yeah. The thing is that she wouldn't be able to drive very well anyway because of how short she is. I watch too much fucking anime. I'm doing this thing where I push the bridge of my glasses with my pointer and middle finger. That would never happen if I didn't watch anime. Hey, everybody does it at least once. If we're gonna be cringe, we'll admit it. You know, I've done it. It's a habit. I've done it too. But now mostly I just make sure
this area has been sealed off.
Now I just make sure my glasses are cleaned on the lenses and that I don't drop them or step on them. I haven't, you know, knock on wood.
Oh, come on. Just give us one look.
Stand back. The Sacred Guard is investigating this incident.
You're doing the smart thing with the glowing glasses thing? Yeah. And there is a novelty item thing that does do that.
Calm and orderly.
There is actually an item that does let you do that. There are these fake glasses that have like lights in the lenses to let you do that, but I didn't invest into it because it just kind of seems like, to me, it seems like a cheap thing for a funny gag or something. Like, because some people have bought them and then like the lenses just full on fall out. The case has loops in it so it can go on the belt. Who would keep their glasses on their belt? In case they, I don't know, wanted to do like a steampunk cosplay or something. I don't know.
I'd better ask around and find out what happened.
So yeah, now Temenos' story is that he's an inquisitor from a city from here, from Flame Church. And the pontiff of the church that he is a part of was murdered by a monster that he and a order knight managed to slay. But Temenos is like, oh no, this monster did not come here just out of sheer randomness. Something caused this, and now he's trying to investigate what it is. And that's where the second chapter is bringing us. I never thought an incident like this would happen so close to home. But why has the Sacred Guard sealed off the area? It seems like the town's apothecary has been killed. How awful. I was a patient of his, too. Oh. Uh-huh.
So that's it, then. Ken O'Brien's renowned apothecary has been killed by an unknown assailant. Could this be related to the Pontiff's death?
Yeah, of the,
You there! What are you snooping around for?
Yeah, of the characters' first chapters that really got my attention, Temenos's was up there because it starts off with him renditioning a like play puppet show kind of thing, and he's messing up his lines, but he also is like an actual badass who knows how to do a lot of cool light spells. And then he does like this Sherlock Holmes thing of putting together a crime scene after we have our boss fight with the magic beast that killed the Pontiff. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. So I'm happy to get to his second chapter. There's a Steam publisher sale to get the full advantage of Arc System Works. My only Arc System Works experience was when I played a Blaze Blue game many years ago on the PS3. Their fighting games seem to be very complicated looking, but very pretty. That's my deal.
Found me out, have you? I am merely the humble inquisitor.
Don't move a muscle, stranger. I bet you're hiding a weapon. I'll have you restrained.
Oh my...
That sounds a touch aggressive.
Dude, hey! Stop. Hey, this is the guy that fought with us in the first chapter.
That's Inquisitor Temenos from the church. You needn't restrain him. I vouch for him.
A Sanctum Knight. Forgive us our haste, sir.
Yeah, it's like, you seem suspicious. I'm gonna restrain you. And it's like,
Crick,
dude, what the
we
fuck?
Meet again.
Yeah, Crick.
Was this your new post in the end?
Indeed. And you're the last person I expected to see here.
Guilty Gear is the easiest one. Obviously, it has complexities, but it felt fun to learn, for me at least, because it's easy enough to start and then you feel like you're constantly improving. Right. Right.
Though I'm glad I did. You were nearly wrongfully imprisoned. Are you all right, Temenos? You look rather pale.
It is to my great shame that I am now indebted to you, little lamb.
Oh yeah, the other thing is that Temenos is like absolute, like Temenos has a very much like kind of teasing attitude.
You still insist on insulting me.
Nevertheless, a debt is a debt. I shall remember this. To think I made my way to the same city to which you were reassigned. It must be...
Not dare say fate, Temenos.
That the Sacred Guard and I have come to the same conclusion, is what I meant to say. This is no time for jokes, Crick.
My apologies. Do you also suspect the theologian Lucian is involved?
Among all Lucian's works, one called The Final Night casts the longest shadow. And anything with night in the title catches my eye of late.
And soon night shall fall. The verse in the note the Pontiff left behind.
The place I went for frames only had expensive designer frames. Oh man, yeah, I don't get why. If it's metal frames, then sure, but why? The lenses themselves being the expensive part is understandable because that's the crafted stuff. What the fuck do the frames have to do with anything? Just, I don't know.
In myth and legend, the knight is often a metaphor for the enemy, or some other threat. By that logic,
God, $600
perhaps the Pontiff meant
glasses.
to warn us
Christ.
against the threat that is Lucian.
Yeah, mine didn't cost nearly as much, which I'm grateful for, but yeah.
Has the Sacred Guard learned anything?
No, nothing at all.
Oh dear. What useless little crows.
Do you know something we don't, Temenos?
Of course I do. These two cases share more than a bit of scripture.
Go on.
One of the townsfolk had a most curious story for me. Our ill-fated apothecary met in secret with a man mere days before his murder. That man was Lucian.
What?
The Pontiff also met with Lucian just before he was murdered.
Ah.
I believe our theologian played a role in both incidents. Meaning, he is now the person of greatest interest to us.
Come one, come all! Don't miss Hermes the Dancer's next performance! You want to buy a ticket too? You can pay your respects to the goddess of the city!
Apologies, but I am otherwise occupied.
They're no fun.
It's like they politely decline. You don't need to call them. You don't need to be a dick about it. Don't you hate that sometimes when like you're politely trying to decline and then the person talking to you just kind of rebuttals like a little dickishly? I don't know.
Hermes dances tonight! Don't miss it! Meet at the tavern!
A performance? Amid all this chaos? Temenos, we must question Lucian. There's not a moment to lose. He must be stopped.
I am not quite so willing.
What are you waiting for? Another murder? There may well have been one already.
All available evidence points towards Lucian, but something's troubling me. Alas, with no further evidence or clues at hand. Very well. Let us make our way to Lucian's home.
This is interesting. Like, I'm not really like... Ooh, travel banter. How's about a break, Temenos? Perhaps we can spare a moment, sure. Whoo, boy, that's better. That hat... I think it's the first time I've seen you take it off. Oh, this whole thing? Pops gave it to me. And it gets mighty musted up there if I don't take it off every now and then. Yeah, if you ever have, like, okay, hats or cosplay wigs, you need to make sure you take those off periodically, or otherwise you're gonna experience two things. One, a ton of sweat, and two, the feeling like your head is getting squeezed. Ah. Huh? Something the matter? You look like a detective what just solved a mystery. The inside of the hat, it appears to have a full head of hair attached to it. Is that also your father's? What are you insinuating? It ain't mine. Is that so? Then maybe the truth lie in your claim. I looked in the mirror and they looked comically large to me. Oh, like that cartoon thing where someone puts on, like, a person who's like, ew, glasses, puts on glasses for the first time and their eyes just get enlarged. Yeah, that didn't happen for mine. Hey, Temenos. Hey, Temenos, don't you think you're a little too hard on Crick? Ah, do forgive me. His reactions are just so amusing that I got carried away. I'm genuinely worried you've hurt him, Temenos. You're a kind soul, Agnia. But young lambs must be guided by a firm hand on occasion, if they are to thrive. Many call him a top, and I agree. I see now. That was your way of being kind to him. You're an extremely trusting person, aren't you? Huh? Perhaps I should be kinder to him on the occasion. It's like, it's so evident. All right, so this is Lucian's house. God, imagine having to take a small boat to get your groceries. Like, there's no bridge or anything that connects his house to the rest of the city outside of getting a boat. Imagine you had to take rafts or something to get your groceries every day or to get to your work. What if it floods? What if it goes drought? It's pretty, but, you know.
Lucian, are you there? I am from the Sacred Guard. I wish to have a word with you.
No reply, as I thought. Then it's come to this. We must use brute force.
What are you suggesting, Timonos? No, stop. We need the Sacred Guard's permission.
Says the man who tells me we've not a moment to lose.
Well, yes, but...
We can beg for forgiveness later. But for the moment, I need you to give us an edge.
How dare you? There's no arguing with you, is there?
Wait, hold up. Is the house just separated from the city and a little island? Little island? I see the gate on the left. I think it might be... Is there a gate? I'm not seeing a gate. I mean, I can't turn the camera, so I don't know.
Now, let's invite ourselves in.
Oh, gods. Please forgive
Look beside the tree on the left. No, that's for the aqueduct. I don't know why there's like... those are iron bars, like... Actually, why are there iron bars for the aqueduct? I think that might be for extra support, but no, that's iron bars for the aqueduct. So yeah, this guy's house is just separated from the rest of the town. I mean, you'd probably get a really good upper body workout using the raft a bunch. Yeah, you need to use a boat. Mm-hmm. Oh no, he dead.
Lucian? How could this be?
The game I'm really looking into is Under Night in Birth. Yeah, I've heard about that. Isn't that a game that's like being featured in Evo this year?
Dead. And it's him. There's no mistaking it. I very much doubt he is our killer now.
Then who could it be?
Is In Birth in Evo this year? I believe it is. I believe so.
I'll call for help.
That would be unwise, Crick. Let's have a look around before the Sacred Guard has its way with the place. We may find something that leads us to the real murderer.
I live fairly close. Oh, yeah. So I might go this year or next. Yeah, Evo sounds like it'd be fun to...
This is where the trails led us.
It'd be interesting to at least visit Evo. I wouldn't really have any reason to visit Vegas otherwise. Like, I'm not a gambler, and I don't really want to be in a hot environment. I don't want to go to the desert.
Captain Caldina. As head of the Sacred Guard, perhaps you should not intervene.
You know, part of me kind of misses like in Triangle Strategy when a character's talking, you could hit a button and get to see their character profile. Because when a new character that looks really cool and the sprite art gets introduced, and I want to be like, man, I want to see what their portrait is, I can't do that.
I've made up my mind.
Oh yeah,
We're
never go in
going.
August. Even the most addicted gambler should never go to Nevada in August. Yeah, like I just nah. Like that's part of the reason why I moved to the Midwest out of Texas, is because if I had to go through another triple degree summer, my body would just melt. My brain would go.
Understood. Forgive my impudence.
Gee, I wonder who the evil person for this is.
The Sanctum Knights.
My trick is to just hermit during the summer. Yeah. Although wouldn't most people's electric bills get super high in those areas of like Nevada and Arizona and South California and New Mexico?
Never in all my days did I think I'd see the heroes of the scripture in the flesh. The matter at hand must be quite serious.
Ort, is there any news?
It seems the Inquisitor has made an appearance.
Uh-huh. Temenos, no doubt. Seems the Hound has a very keen nose.
We just slowly cook ourselves. We don't boost the AC. Ah.
Let him roam. He's no concern of ours.
Are you quite sure?
We are simply carrying out the mission our Lord gave us.
Methinks, yeah. It's a faction from inside that's trying to destroy the church from the inside.
What do you make of this, Temenos?
You're far too hasty, Crick. Give me a moment to think.
Yes, of course.
Do we get another...
I've seen this before.
Do we get another cool moment of Temenos having like a mind palace moment?
The truth lies in the flame.
At least they don't live in Thailand or something. Humidity would just make me sad and desperate for shelter. Yeah, living in Texas growing up in Texas for 20 years made me like hate the humidity there. It was so muggy and the mosquitoes would get so bad around July. At least where I live is Sweet and Valid and yeah. My deal is just I've got an AC unit, and you know, maybe some streams in the future when it gets really hot, you're likely going to end up hearing it, because I've got like this portable AC unit that works really well. It's just loud. Yeah, here we go. There's this guy named Benny. Score to settle with. All I want to do is deliver a message, and his goons almost took... Yeah! Nice New Vegas reference. Lucian's notebook.
Is this Lucian's note?
Crackridge Wildlands. There's only one reason to come to these lands. Never played Fallout? I played a bit of New Vegas and I thought it was fun, albeit there were some moments where the game crashed on me, which is why you pretty much anti-crash mods are kind of necessary to play most Bethesda published games. So yeah. Fallout for me, I've tried a bit of New Vegas, and I thought it was interesting, but I didn't really stick with it. There is only one reason to come to these lands, and that is to learn more about the people who protected its flame. One thing my study has revealed is that, to a person, they all bore the same tattoo, the shape of the dais that carries the sacred flame. What significance that holds, if any, will surely reveal itself with further study. The other discovery of note is this verse. And soon night shall fall. These are their words, words that must reach the pontiff's ears.
Well, this is all fascinating. But we don't yet know if it's related to the matter at hand.
Select it. There we go. Prayer handbook.
A handbook on how to pray to the gods.
I was watching a streamer earlier that also lives in, yeah, recommended me good pizza. Yeah, I tend to be careful about like location-based stuff though when talking because, you know, it can get very scarily easy how to dox somebody, and I try not to share too much as far as like, you know, location stuff is concerned on both the chat and my own part. That's why I usually say the Midwest when referring to where I am. I'm not, yeah, but that's why I never like. That's why I usually vaguely talk about the places that I've eaten at regarding like specific restaurants and such. Kind of pizza that makes your soul leave your body for a second. That's what I experienced when I went to Sweden. That's what I experienced when I went to Sweden. I had a pizza so good it made my soul leave my body. Made my dad's soul leave his body. If you wish for your prayers to reach the gods' ears, be sure to pray to them in the proper order. First comes the traitor, the prince of thieves, the huntress, the thunderblade, and then the lady of grace, and then the lady of grace, the scholar king, the charitable, and finally the flamebringer. God, imagine having a god called the Scholar King. How cool does that sound? So there's a specific order.
This is the same order that the gods fell in their battle against Vide.
Someone's trying to do a prayer to get Vide out. Prayer order.
Now pray. Proper prayers bring good fortune. Pray in the opposite order, and you shall invite a curse.
Ah, so it started with the pontiff, and now whoever is killing these people are doing this in a reverse order to get Vide out. Oh, okay. Wait. Huh. I like to imagine you meet the Scholar King and it's just a nerdy kid with braces and glasses that won valedictorian in his senior year. Yeah. I'm aware of 4 different ways of calculating algebra, even algebra that is yet to even be discovered. I am the Scholar King.
Could this have any relation to the 3 victims we found thus far?
So, Flamebringer, an apothecary was...
The first victim was the Pontiff. A strike at Elfric the Flamebringer.
This is so cool.
Next, an apothecary. Doter the Charitable.
Doter, okay.
Then Lucian, a scholar. Aliphan the Scholar King. It seems the killer is working their way backward through the order of prayers. Which means their next target will represent Sealtish, the Lady of Grace. A dancer, perhaps.
Ah, we gotta go to this Hermes person to be like, we will stop this mortar.
Yes, yes. I see it.
Never played an Octopath game. I probably should. I like RPGs. I just think I'd realistically never finish the game. Well, as I've said this in the past, but I will keep doing it because I love what Square Enix does with these games. There's a demo of this game on all platforms right now that you can play for free. Took me 3 years to finish Persona 5 because I gave up at Rat Dungeon for like a year. Understandable. I think I know the exact dungeon you're talking about. But if you want to just sample this game, there's a demo of this out that's 3 hours long, free, and if you decide you like it enough to get the full game, you can carry your save progress over. That's how I played it. Like, that's actually what my first stream of this game was. It was me playing the demo. So that's a thing for Octopath 1. That's a thing for Triangle Strategy. That's a thing for Live Alive, and that's a thing for this one. though none of them beat out the length that you get for the Dragon Quest XI demo. That demo is 10 hours long. And you carry that progress over. So yeah, Square Enix doing this thing with their demos is the best fucking thing ever, especially for longer role-playing games like this one.
Welcome
The
back.
fuck? Yeah, I know. Like this is very generous of them to keep to like. And the thing is, I would consider it generous still if they didn't keep the demos up, but the demos are still up. You can still play these demos at any time you want because they're gonna still be available for you to play and then carry your progress over. I love that. But yeah, for this game in particular, you can pick whichever character you want and pick up however many characters you can within the time frame you're given. At that point, is there just a point of getting Dragon Quest XI legitimately? How much extra is there? Dragon Quest XI is like over 100 or so hours, going on around 200, depending on how much of the extra content you want to go through. 10 hours is a good amount of time, but it only gets you up to the point of getting your 4 full party members. So yes, there is a point, because Dragon Quest is known for being, like, these kind of games are known for being long. Yeah, and the thing is, Dragon Quest XI is like $40, $50, so you get your money's worth. You for certain get your money's worth, because the content in that game is insanely high amount. Some of it not always the best, but the fact is that it is content. It's a lot of content that you get for close to $50. So yeah, get Dragon Quest. I recommend it. Even just getting the demo, I'd recommend.
I know the murderer's next target.
What? Are you sure?
But yeah,
Is there a famous dancer in the city, Crick?
But yeah, I remembered this in particular because it was announced that like shortly before this game released, they said, hey, a 3-hour long demo where you start with any character you want will be available on the platform, and it's like, cool. I'd gladly have slightly less game time in P5 if it meant not having Okumura Palace. Yeah, that palace was a doozy, but it, like, as I mentioned in a previous stream, it definitely made me consider if I'd ever want to play through that game a second time, but that's a future thing. As for this game, I've not really experienced any low points in this game yet. Some stories have kind of had a more milquetoast kind of thing. Like, certain stories are more interesting than others. This story is really interesting.
A dancer? There's the one that peddler was selling tickets for earlier. I believe her name was Hermes, and she was to dance at the tavern, or something of the sort.
Ah, yes. Well remembered.
Wait, where are you going? Temenos!
We must hurry. The killer will show themselves at the tavern. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like Square Enix doing this demo thing they do where they like demos were like a demo situation like this, I'm always a big fan of because of the prospect of just carrying over your progress. Because if it was just 3 hours and then you start the game you start the full game when you get it, and then you have to do the tutorial again or get your first character again, it's like, okay, that's kind of a pain. But the fact that you carry it over is just awesome. I love that. And I want more role-playing games to adopt that wholeheartedly. This was an amateur's work. That's quite an ominous statement. There's blood everywhere. They left a trace, which means they lack the skill to kill their target instantly. They're practically begging you to find them. What's the matter, Temenos? Merely thinking that, were you my enemy, it would make for quite a difficult case. Is that a challenge, Detective? Absolutely, but only should the opportunity present itself. Oh my god. I am loving the, like, they're small things, but I like the dynamic. It's fun. They can be, this, I like the characters. All right. Gee, I wonder who it is. Wow.
Hello, my little fishies. Are you having the time of your lives this evening?
It's the goddess of Kennel Brine!
Ah, we're not too late.
Do you really think the killer is in the audience?
Very carefully hidden, yes? But to no avail, for I shall reveal him.
Oh wait, no, there's 3 of them. Oops. I didn't even notice that there were 3 of them. I'm gonna go for the guy in the back first. I forgot to swap it at night. Let's start interrogation.
I will get answers. Very well.
Forgot to change that.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Where was I? Be healed. Oh dear.
No, not heal wounds.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
If I picked the right... Ah, nope. An obsessed fan of Hermes who earned himself a ban from attending any of her shows. He has instead interpreted this as an additional challenge, donning a disguise good enough to get him into the show. Oh my god. No, this is just a weirdo. Guy closest to the stage?
I will get answers.
Oh, you are the... Yep. Look at them armor
Very
points.
Well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Not weak to that.
Where was I?
Okay, I can do that.
May the sacred flame guide you.
Heal up.
Very well. Be healed. Oh dear.
Does a staff normal? Okay, yes.
To work. Repent. That now die. Where was I?
Well, no, not holy light. Heal.
Be healed.
Heal up. This is a cool visual.
Oh dear.
If this is another crazy fan, I'm gonna ask where all those armor points came from.
How's that for you?
We'll see. First I killed the pontiff. Then I made corpses of the apothecary and the scholar of this town. Next I shall offer the life of the dancer to my lord. For soon night shall fall. Vados the architect. Ah, so I was correct.
You! This string of murders was committed by none other than you. Vados the Architect.
Am I supposed to remember who this is?
Upon vanquishing the Flamebringer,
Okay,
you
I guess
came
not.
here to
I was
Canterbury.
like, well, it's just I hear the architect, and I'm like, is there something significant here? Did this guy build the flame church, or what?
Where you easily cross the Charitable and the Scholar King off your list. And in accordance with the scripture, your next target will be Sealtige, the Lady of Grace, who shall be played this evening by the renowned dancer Hermes. Isn't that so?
Stop, please!
I am a servant of the one true God, Vide. Open your eyes to the truth. A sanctum knight.
Newly anointed, but yes.
Did you seriously not expect that from the armor? Come on now.
Bravo, Crick.
Stop!
So it looks like you got a chase and a fight potentially.
Where did he go?
There, Crick.
Oh.
That's the Sacred Guard's ship. We must be swift.
Press plus for character banter. Nah, they wouldn't do that. I keep hesitating to hit B because I've been playing so much Tears of the Kingdom that I think a stamina wheel's gonna hit, but it's not. Anything in here? No. Anything in here?
Howdy there, friend.
That was
My
weird.
turn.
The music just did not come in for a second.
Bravo, Throne. Blaze on, O sacred flame.
Time to shine. Yeah.
Here goes.
All right, let's do Arrow of Fortune.
Arrow of Fortune. Gotcha.
Ooh, 9 JP. I'll take that.
Eat this! I take what I want.
Do I have any skills that I can learn for Temenos? Because I don't know if job points... Okay, no, I don't. Oh, man. Maybe I'll end up having to do some grinding streams. Or not grinding streams. Grind off stream at some point. Because if there's anything that I remember from Octopath 1 is that managing the character's experience gaining can be a little difficult. As well as their equipment, as I stated before. At least I'm getting a lot of stuff. All right, how do I get up? How do I... Where?
Here I come.
Where's stairs to up get?
What to do?
Now then.
Where was I?
Weak to stabs
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this.
and spears.
Time. Yeah.
Ready?
To work. There.
Yeah. Arrow of Fortune.
It's always at least good to have Particio in the party for the job point grinding.
All
That's...
in a day's work.
That is so busted, the fact that he just does that. How do I get up there? Oh, there's probably a door right. Yep. Figured. Powering lychee.
Time to clean up the filth.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame!
What to do?
You're incredible, Throne!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Arn
Now,
Very well. How's that for you?
There we
May
go.
the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Okay, so Agnea leveled up. Agnea's probably going to get most of the levels. Though admittedly, I still wish I could find another one of those little squid enemies, because I got so many levels off of just one of those, and I haven't been able to find another one. And it makes me so frustrated, because I'm like, damn it. Alright, I'm going to get Temenos' HP and MP, because he's not going to level up before I go into this fight. That's, yeah. Alright.
The time for answers has come, faithful servant of Vide. The late pontiff left a note behind just before his death. It reads as follows. And soon night shall fall. Words from the keepers of the flame, I believe. The tattoo on the back of your hand is also a marking of theirs. Which means the pontiff wanted us to know that the killer was one of you.
Okay, so yeah, it is a faction that supports Vide.
The day of his murder, you took the underground passage. You lured the beast that killed the pontiff to the cathedral. And left it to its natural instincts.
Oh, you're the first person I interrogated about the... Oh! So it was someone I was supposed to know. Okay.
Standing watch as the pontiff died.
Because, yeah, the architect would know about the glass being protective. Okay.
Well deduced, Temenos.
None can deceive mine eyes, not even a god.
Ooh, I like this theme.
Vados,
Why?
Okay.
you cannot detain me here. I am on a mission.
Come, servant of Vide.
Oh, look at this. Wait.
All right.
And... oh man, how am I gonna boost through this? Also, look at his sprite. Oh my god, these games are so good for this. I should have hired somebody in. Damn it. Okay. How about... don't want to do that. Are you weak to dagger? You're weak to
Very
daggers. How about light?
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Yes.
Cleaning time.
You're not weak to swords. How about bows? Nope. I summoned the elementals. Okay. That's where the difficulty's gonna come in.
Cleaning time.
Swift step.
You're open.
Corrosive. And then... I like that move. That's so good.
Ah, damn it.
That's not weak to fire? Really?
Find
How about regular attack? No. I haven't had a big fight like this in a hot minute. Elemental invigoration. Oh no. Well, first things first. Okay, that heals all party members. Are these wisps weak?
Is that the spot?
The blue one is.
Now then.
Ready?
You're too kind.
Aha! It does count for 2 armor point hits. Okay. That's nice. I like that. That's good. How about Temenos, you heal.
Sorry about that.
Particio.
Bring it on.
Are these thing weak to spear? No. That's gonna be a tough thing to figure out, the weakness.
All right. Forgive me.
Might as well do that. And a miss. Nice.
What to do?
Unable to steal. Oh, I can steal from him. Okay. I don't know if I get anything substantial, though. What was the latent power? Act twice in a single turn. Okay. Because I haven't really used the latent power stuff at all.
There.
Nope.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame. Mark.
Alright, well, I'm going to take out the blue wisp at least.
Here goes. Arrow of fortune.
10 JP, that's a lot. Oh.
Ready?
That incentivizes me to get those things done and... Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, that's... Oh, man.
Yeehaw!
Is...
Don't underestimate me.
Is it weak to bow? I don't think it would be.
Too obvious.
It is! Ah! Okay, well now that I know weaknesses, I can start exploiting. Exploit weakness. Oh shit.
Particio.
They show concern when someone's knocked out. Oh, I love
By
that.
the grace of the Flamebringer.
Thank you kindly, Temenos.
I like this. It's such a small thing, but when you have the nothing in Octopath 1 be replaced with this, it's like, oh, how lovely. They actually are caring about each other's well-being in fights. How great. I love it.
You're too kind.
You get that.
Bring it on.
And then Particio.
Felt that, didn't you?
Very well.
And then Clerics will do this. And then you can heal. Damn, I looked away for a while and this pixel art is superb. Isn't it great? Look at this boss sprite. Each boss in this game has this kind of detail. I love it. Like, oh, it's so nice.
Together now. I can do whatever I set my mind to. Forgive me.
Ooh, big damage. That book is more detailed than all of Bethesda game. Wait until there's a dragon boss sprite, and then Todd Howard just leaps at the screen and tries to like drag you it and tries to like tackle you or something.
Playtime is over.
How about
As swift as a snake.
actually? No. Let's just do. Doesn't Doesn't she have a skill that increases her attack? I don't remember. Well, I'm gonna do this.
You're open.
Nah, Todd isn't fit enough to harm me.
My turn.
Well, no, he'll glitch you. That's the thing. That's the scary thing, is that he will glitch you.
Sorry, but I won't hold back.
Ooh, big damage.
Where was I?
Let's heal up. And then
here goes.
merchant skills. Let's have you rest, actually. Taint with dark. Ew. I have to bring my guitar to school tomorrow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've never attempted to play an instrument. I had been interested, but I've never really done it, and I'm content with my current music listenings right now. Temenos is kind of looking low on SP.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Are negotiations over? You're too kind.
Does she say that in reference to partition? I love that. I love this. This is so cute. Just the dynamic of everything is so nice. I was gonna get classes over summer, but I really can't play, but I want to be able to, hence owning a damn guitar. Ah, I see. All right, let's lion dance Throne.
Lion dance.
Cleaning time.
Playtime is over.
Big damage.
Oh dear. Be healed.
Heal wounds.
I owe you.
I think the model name was Epiphone Special 2 or something like that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know manufacturing with stuff like that, so all that's gonna fly over my head.
Give up.
Ow.
Yeehaw!
Let me think on what I can do here. Are you weak to any of the other weapons I've got? Wow, 260 for a guitar plus amp and everything? Yeah, you got a really good deal. Okay, not weak to bow.
Very well. Say your prayer. You're finished. Yield.
Let's just do regular.
Now die.
And then Throne
Time.
can do HP Thief.
You're too kind.
And then
Now then.
can do Lion Dance on... not Throne. Partitio.
Lion dance.
And then Throne can use a Healing Grape on Partitio.
Sorry about that.
And then Partitio can do this. You gonna go now? Have a good one. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm just gonna be fighting this boss.
Arrow of fortune.
Ooh, that's... Ooh! I'm gonna have so much JP by the end of this stream.
Just a little, okay?
Let's get
Oh dear.
Throne some SP back.
Here you go.
I owe you.
Prepare yourself.
Ow.
Yeehaw!
So a tested bow, how about spear? Okay, weak to spear.
What
All right,
to
good to
do?
know. Sweet.
You're too kind.
Temenos, you heal.
Be healed.
And then Agnia
Now then.
can just attack normal.
I'm just getting warmed up.
What to do?
You're open.
Let's do this. And then
It's my turn now.
how about we let Temenos have this attack?
Peacock strut.
Very well. Repent. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Oh, that was almost 1,000 damage. Woohoo!
Now then.
I love doing that. That's one of the most satisfying things, is to build it all up and let it just crash in. Oh, it's great. Let's have you go up.
Here goes. I got more.
Arrow of Fortune.
Arrow of fortune.
1,200 damage. Did you see that?
Playtime is over.
Oh, you're so good. This combat's so fun to pull off. Whew.
To work.
All right, let's plumb up a little bit.
This.
Oh. Oh.
What to do?
Shit. How about raise
Don't
my
blink.
speed? Ooh, that's a cool animation.
Oh dear.
God, the animation. Like, this whole game's really cool. I love it.
Blaze on, O sacred flame.
Good game. Me like.
Yeehaw!
Time to shine. Forgive me.
There.
Now then.
Ready? You're too kind.
That's also a good move, just for the 2 hits.
Frone. Take this.
There.
Bravo, Particio.
It's a small thing, but I like it when it happens. All right, it makes me have the happy brain chemicals to see party members interacting like this.
Be healed.
I owe you. My turn.
All right.
You're too kind.
Time to I can do whatever I set my mind to. Forgive me.
So that's all of her
I'm just
MP.
getting. Arrow of fortune.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame.
Jesus, that wisp is really durable.
Cleaning time. Watch me. Afraid of the dark. My turn. Playtime is over. Eat this.
Very well.
I could have gone about that differently. I could have corrosive armored and then, Oh well.
You're finished. Healed. Blaze on, O sacred flame. That's how it's done.
Okay, the wisp is gone.
Now then.
Get a plum back to Temenos so he can
Many
heal.
thanks.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Donate a BP to Throne.
I'm investing in you.
Thanks.
All right, he's back. But even with the armor points, at some point he's going to be going down.
This is where you die.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Uh-oh. Oh, well, good thing I used HP Thief anyway.
You're too kind.
All right.
Oh dear.
Oh, wait. This isn't good. Oh, shit.
Be healed.
Heal up.
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this. How's that?
Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
For my lord.
Uh-oh. Oh! So that's what his ultimate move was. Okay. Well, that's shit-pants-inducing. I'm gonna plumb...
I'll use this.
What to do? You're too kind.
There.
Where was I?
Luminescence?
Blaze on, O sacred flame. Is that the spot?
Oh, wow, this guy is really tanky. I'm gonna rest. There we go.
Cleaning time.
Playtime is over.
Jesus Christ.
Here goes.
Not weak. Ow.
All right. Forgive me. Ow!
Agnia!
Heal up, heal up, heal, 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 heal.
I appreciate
There.
it, Temenos.
Okay, you are... Okay, the fights are gonna get a lot tougher. I can see that now.
Be healed.
Sorry about that.
Cleaning time.
Watch me.
I can't do HP Thief. I'm out of MP. Shit.
As swift as a snake.
Oh, but she does move twice. Oh, wait, no, that's after the latent power. Particio's got the best bet on getting his armor points low because of his latent. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, no, save the BP.
My turn.
It's my turn now.
And then give a medium plum to Temenos.
I owe you.
I got more grit than I can handle.
There. Ahaha! That did it. Okay, now for these two. Oh, this is gonna get annoying.
Particio. Hang in there.
Heal up.
Kindly, Throne.
Now then.
Let's do you. Not weak to daggers.
Very well. Blaze on, O sacred flame. Marvelous.
How about bow on this one? Yes. Okay, good plan.
Oh dear.
Heal up everybody. And then
Time to this is what it means to be a star. Forgive me.
big hit.
Cleaning time. Sorry, but I won't hold back.
I'm just kidding. I got more grit than Arrow of Fortune.
I think I only hit it twice by accident. Oops.
Are negotiations over?
Again, I love how nice it is just to have them talking to each other in combat like that.
Where was I?
Small thing, but it's nice.
Now die.
That's another.
All right. Forgive me.
I think
Ready?
I could have probably done a bit better for the party dynamic, but overall, I'd say this went decently.
Now then. Just a little, okay?
Here goes. Arrow of Fortune.
To work.
Cleric skills heal wounds.
You're
There.
too kind, Temenos.
Very well.
Ow. God damn, this thing hurts.
Be healed.
Thanks. My turn.
Oh, it's weak to swords too. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Oh wait, shit. Not stimulate. Well, you need a thing to do your arrow.
Sorry about that. Yeehaw! Don't underestimate.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna get an arrow of fortune off and get a ton of JP potentially. Oh, that's a lot still. God damn. Well, we won. There we are.
Now talk.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
That's enough.
Captain Caldina.
In the sacred name of Bran the Thunderblade, you are under arrest. Beg for his mercy, for it is he who shall judge you for your crimes.
Oh, so each god has is a different kind of judge for crimes and such. Okay.
Be not conceited, for it is you who must beg forgiveness.
Take him away. Your name was Crick, yes? Well done.
And so the crows of the sacred god descend once more. So eager to take the credit for the hard work of others.
Dude!
Pardon us for not having the liberty of pecking at every seed and rock we come across. Go about your business. Your little interrogation is over.
I
will
like-
merely note that the criminal now in your custody is a heretic.
I like that. Since I'm seeing the background, I can also see like the horizon kind of curve a little bit.
He chose his
Like,
victims
because the
according
world
to
is a
scripture,
sphere.
You see?
Well, nothing, stay your tongue. Come, Crick. There is work to be done.
Yes, Captain.
Poor hound. You lost your master.
Oh, did they really think? Oh. Oh.
Careful. I pounce.
He's such a top. Like, you can't. Come on. Unless he is working for the Sacred
Sending
Guard.
me back to headquarters?
We will deal with the aftermath here in Kennelbrine. Vados will be transported to the Sacred Guard, where he shall remain in custody. You shall be his escort.
I am honored, Captain. Yet,
Yet what?
in truth, it was Temenos who apprehended the suspect. As such, might we not grant him the opportunity to interrogate Vados?
Very well. In deference to the late pontiff, he may have his interrogation.
Many thanks, Captain.
Crick, did your investigation reveal anything of note?
Just before you apprehended him, Vados uttered something strange, yes. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade. I feel I've heard those words somewhere before, but I cannot place them.
Good work. That will be all.
Okay. So she knows something. Oh. Sorry I laughed. That was like, knowing the dynamic between Crick and Temenos is like, come on.
Excellent work, Crick.
Ort, are you joking? We joined at the same time, and here you are serving as bodyguard to the captain herself. I scarcely deserve the admiration of someone so clearly superior.
Is that so? That sword of yours makes us equals.
Oh, it's a
Come
sparring.
now.
I thought
You needn't spar with me to know you're better, right?
I thought he was gonna kill Crick. I was like, he's like, yes, I was ordered by the captain.
It is possible for skills to atrophy, you know. The only reason I'm here is because Captain Caldina saw fit to raise me up. Just as the Inquisitor brought you into the church.
Right.
The flame lights the way. We just happen to be following our own flames.
Down paths we pray are righteous.
May the sacred flame guide you, Crick.
And you as well, Ort. What is it that you're reading, Temenos?
The theologian Lucian's notes. I borrowed them.
Stealing evidence yet again.
Let's not say anything we'll regret, Crick. This is well within the bounds of our investigation.
Gods, please have mercy.
What do you plan to do next, anyhow?
Well, the case this string of murders opened is now closed. I have been told to escort Vados back to headquarters, and that is what I shall do. Once he's safely in the Sacred Guard's custody, you'll be given the opportunity to interrogate him.
Oh, with the Crow's approval? How suspicious.
I think you would do well to choose gratitude over doubt, just this once.
You forget that doubt is what I do. So, there are two paths before me.
Two paths? Are you not returning to the Sacred Guard headquarters yourself?
Temenos is so fun.
That is the first path, and it leads to the interrogation of Vados. The second path, however, lies within these notes. The Felsun Ruins. Apparently, they're somewhere in Crackridge. The theologian Lucian intended to visit them before he was killed. I feel this might be a momentous clue. And so the second path leads to the Felsun Ruins. The question is, which puzzle do I solve first?
Well, that's a tough one, because if I actually do have...
Whichever you choose to follow, take care of yourself, Temenos. I shall welcome you at our headquarters, whenever you arrive.
So I can pick either that or the ruins for Chapter 3. Okay.
Oh, Crick, this is far from over. Why did Vados kill these people? Why did he liken his victims to each of the 8 gods? There's something I'm not seeing. Something important.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's like a ritual situation, but... like, we don't know if the ritual will really work.
Find out what.
Yeah, I like his theme. It's such a good God, the music. Temenos' investigation bears fruit. Where others saw a period at the end of a string of murders, Temenos sees only a comma, an ominous promise. This is far from over. He senses a nefarious presence lurking in the shadows. Shadows the sacred flame shall illuminate in due time. Good chapter. Really good chapter. Crossed paths, the cleric and the thief. Crossed paths? Excuse me? What? Crossed paths? What? Crossed paths. Hold on. What? Crossed paths? What's crossed paths? Huh? Wait, no, there was a tutorial. Fuck, no! World map? So that's chapter 3. I saw a thing. Ah! Okay, well, where is chapter... So that chapter 2... Okay, so it's definitely suggesting I go back to Flame Church. So there's dedicated... Okay, that's what that means! Oh, man! So Throne and Temenos now have one. Okay. Well, as intrigued as I am, I want to do some more... I want to try and commit myself to a bit of capitalism. So I'm going to go ahead and travel all the way here and see what this commerce thing is about. And why this of all icons is orange for some reason. Why is it orange? Is it orange like Is that other icon for the commerce thing supposed to be orange and it got messed up? I have no idea. Also, Temenos is now a higher level than most of the others in the back party.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
So I think at some point I'm going to have to take Temenos back to a tavern.
My turn.
And then change out for another character.
It's my turn now.
Where was I?
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this.
This isn't ideal.
Cleaning time.
You're incredible. Bye-bye.
Bravo! Goodness, what a tantrum that was.
All right, I'm going to have to... I think I want to change Temenos out for someone. I just don't know who. Let me transport over to Beasting Village. Right, change party to... let's actually get Casti in here. Yeah. I already... Have I done an inquiry? I have. And you, yeah, you're about wanting to talk to the Beastling people to be nice to them because you're a good, there's a good bean character. There's a side quest up here I haven't gotten. Oh wait, no, all sorts of, oh, new NPCs. A hardworking beastling who entered the family business of making clothes for the villagers. Techniques for weaving sturdy cloth and handling special dyes are among the traditional knowledge she has inherited.
Thank you.
Anything to steal? Ooh. Maybe that's it. A beastling girl who wants a friend but is too shy to make one. After learning about the old beastling custom of giving potential friends amulets of affection, she has decided to try that approach.
Thank you.
I know what to do for that quest. A young and happy-go-lucky beastling who can't fathom why humans always seem so angry. Life in the village just seems just about perfect to him. His latest hobby is finding animals and other objects in the patterns of stars that cover the night sky.
That was very helpful.
Beastling can't comprehend Reddit, the common Redditor or Twitter user. An elderly beastling who acts as the village carpenter. Every building in the village is his handiwork, right down to the intricately carved ornamentation. The only problem is he built everything to last so that he runs out of work to do. Oh.
Thank you.
Don't you, like he did, oh. What he should have done is pull an Apple and make everything intentionally fail every few years so that people have to buy new phones. God. A young beastling going through a growth spurt. In the past, he struggled to decide whether he preferred tasty things or pretty things. But then he realized that tasty things are pretty, so he can love them both equally. Oh.
That was very...
Alright, and you. A quiet, long-suffering beastling who raised her sickly younger brother after her parents were killed in an accident. She is certain that life is best on Totohaha, but her brother has started to show a worrying interest in what things are like off-island.
That was very helpful.
Okay. What is your quest about? Once before, human came, traveler, shared food, tingly meat. So delicious. Also, recipe. Having recipe can make. Wanting recipe, tingly meat, making myself imagine. A young beastling even more obsessed with food than his fellows. His unrivaled love of jerky was eclipsed by his fascination with human cooking after a traveler shared a meal with him. He thinks it unfortunate that beastlings have no cooking culture of their own.
Thank you.
A burly beastling chosen to guard the food stores. Unfortunately, all those muscles means he gets hungry easily. Every day is a struggle between his sense of duty and the delicious treats right in front of him. Oh.
Thank you.
Anything from you? No. Anything from you? Just some jerky.
I'll take.
How about you? Nope. Do I get to talk to the cool lion person? I can. A beastling studying the ancient speech. Few are fluent in Old Beastling today, but he has managed to become quite proficient by learning fragmentary words and phrases from elders who remember them. His genuine interest in the subject makes him a quick study.
That was very helpful.
I don't know why, but Cassidy sounds really condescending when she says that. Can I steal from you? I could steal from... What do you even have? Wretched human, think of your vile ways. Rethink your vile ways. Okay, Juva, the current warden beast of Totohaha. A warden beast lives longer than the average beastling. He has witnessed the birth and subsequent passing of countless hunters. He can speak in human tongues thanks to a friend he made 20 years ago.
Thank you.
Cool. Nothing in here. Yeah, I need to give that amulet so that I can do the thing with that quest. Ooh, new bow for Particio. I just realized that I could... Oh, it's jerky. Oh, I trade jerky for the stuff because they don't have... Oh. Oh, that's clever. I got really scared when I saw, like, I only had 3 of something, but no, it turned out I just have 3, yeah, okay. I just have 3 of the jerky left. What's this, an amulet? It looks pretty old. Wait, I've heard of this. When beastlings want to make friends with someone, they give them an amulet. Alright, I'm gonna go introduce myself. Without telling any grown-ups, obviously. Hey, thanks for the amulet. Cool. So I need to find the recipe that the beastling guy wants. I don't know how to get that. Alright, so let's head over to that city for the commerce thing. There is a cave that way, too.
Let's play.
Bring it on. Nice.
All right.
My turn.
You're a stalwart ally, Throne. Axe attack.
What?
Now,
here, take this.
There we go.
Maybe next time.
Okay. So it's continue down this way, I think. Okay, well, there's the dock for that. Do I want to check that cave now? Let me see what the danger level is for it, and then I'll decide if I want to try it or not. Because that could also be a dungeon that leads to a... Like, so something that happened in the first game that you could do was go to these, like, ruin / shrine things
Ready?
that could give you a new job that you could turn into. I don't know if this is what this is, but I'd like to see if it could be possible.
Here I go. Now then.
Red.
That's thrown A for you.
It's just such a small thing, but I love it. It's just small interactions.
Well now. All right.
My turn. Eat this.
That's thrown. Time to divvy up the earnings.
Okay. So once Casty reaches level 16, I'm gonna probably drop her off. Actually, maybe wait for the other characters. I'm trying to wait for the other characters to catch up to Throne A. So I'm debating, like, should I wait for Cassie to be level 16? Oh, she's level 16 now, right? No, 15. So I think maybe at level 16 or so, I'll 16 or 17, I'll swap her out, and the same will go for the other characters. What is in here? Oh!
Life is too precious to
I just remembered what I saw there. It was level 48. I'm
Right.
getting out, getting out, getting out. Ow.
How did this?
I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm just getting... Oh, shit! I'm not getting out of this one.
Get in. Not like this.
Yeah, not my brightest move. Oops. My first game over. How about we just go straight to the commerce? Shall we? I have this place in mind for next time. Or the next time that I need to go through this for like a quest or something.
Are you my next patient?
Wait, I hear that.
What to do?
Wait.
What to do?
Does the sprite on the thing change depending on your location? That's so cute. I'm gonna destroy this thing.
This will teach you.
Okay, not weak to any of that.
Cleaning. As swift as a snake.
Weak to daggers.
Ready?
Fuck.
It's my. Bye bye.
Fuck.
I'm just.
Yes! Oh, that's gonna be so much! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's it. Oh. 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 Are you gonna be ready for the fucking release of the century when we get done with this fight? Oh, yeah.
Take this.
As soon as you hear that music, you got a fucking gun for them, wherever they are.
Here I go.
What was yours again? Concoct without using up materials. Okay, but I know that for the future. Sorry, brain's frazzled. I'm super happy that I managed to get that.
Axe attack.
Whew.
It's my turn now.
Finally, I managed to get one of those things.
My turn.
There.
God, Throne is gonna be in the 20s now for levels.
Whoa, time out.
yet. Well now.
Ready?
Eat this.
There we go.
Thank you.
And oh, not to the 20s yet, but that got us up a lot. And now I can swap Casty out. Oh, that was so worth it. And yeah, the little Octo guy had like a beast thing on his head. Poison axe. We make foe weak to poison for 2 turns. Actually, let's do that, and then I'll get poison axe. Sweeping gale, dagger dance. Yes, and then you do that. Learn support. No, learn support. Restore an equipped character's SP when breaking it. Yes, and enables the equipping character to move to more easily evade enemy attacks. Yes, and then grants the equipped character 1B. God. Oh, I'm gonna be mixing and yeah. In the first game, you also mix and match support skills so that you could have like optimal builds for some. But God,
My turn.
each character has been busted in their own way.
All right. Here I go.
I'm just getting warmed up.
This thing looks like a cross between a salamander and a whale shark.
Ready?
There. Time to shine. Bye-bye. What? This'll cool you down.
Here. Arrow of fortune. Gotcha. Maybe next time.
Okay, so what I think maybe that is the JP skill thing, it's not the number damage, it's the damage done to the enemy that dictates how much JP you get. Because like that enemy probably had like one, like very, very few amount of hit points left. So if it had more HP, maybe I would have gotten more JP out of it. So that's something I suppose I needed to figure out.
There. This is my chance.
Oh, cool attack.
Incredible, Agnia.
Bring it on. I ain't one for holding back.
So let's test that theory, actually.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of fortune. Ooh-wee.
Okay, I think my theory might hold some ground there.
Alright. I wasn't expecting that.
Because if it was an enemy that had more HP, then yeah, it would have likely had that situation go through. Also, when I reach this next town, I may need to actually swap Particio out now too. Okay. Western Tropohopu Traverse. Will I make it without dying? Let's see. If I can at least make it to the town,
Here I come.
I'll feel safe. New music?
My turn.
Ooh. Ooh.
This will make it all right.
Wow. I'm just discovering so many new things in this game.
What to do?
Time to shine. There. So that's it.
Okay, all weak to dagger.
Ready?
There.
Bring it on.
Ooh.
It's my turn now.
This is so good, this music.
Incredible at me. Axe attack. Here I go.
Okay, I can make it through this.
Cleaning time.
Playtime is over. Eat this. Oh, I can do whatever I set my mind. Bye bye.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of fortune. Gotcha.
Yep, okay, I'm correct on that. It's the amount of HP that they have remaining with alongside the hit. Okay. That's how they calculate it. Because if it was correlated to damage number, I'd be getting a shit ton of JP every fight with that. So for balancing purposes, they make sure that they made it to where it's in like with enemy health instead of the actual number of damage. Also, that I think is a job shrine. But I'm not going to go there because that might be way higher level than I need to be.
All right.
What to do?
You're too kind.
That's throne A for you. Nice.
Figured.
My turn.
Too slow.
All right. There. Here I go.
My turn.
There.
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this.
Ooh.
Bring it on.
It's my turn now. You won't want to miss this.
What?
Sorry, but I won't hold back.
Okay.
Here I go.
I'm going to...
This'll cool you down.
I'm going to have them
Ready?
defend.
Time to shine.
And then, if I'm correct on this...
Arrow of fortune. Gotcha.
Yup. It is related to enemy health.
Maybe next time.
Definitely. Cool. Now I know. Okay. Here we go. New town. All right, let's see what this commerce thing is about. Scent of commerce. What do you have? No, nothing really worth stealing. Any worth buying or taking, rather. Can I get a... That's so weird that she can just take things from people. Particio, you get that. Why does she have that ability to just take things? That doesn't feel right. Antique coin. Oh, way high level. Vitalizing jam. rare stones.
I'll take it.
You're just taking their stuff, Agnia. You're just taking it. You're just taking it. Come on. Like, for Thrones is at least stealing. For Particio, it's buying, and then for Agnia, it's like people just like to give her stuff. It's so funny to me that just by being a high enough level, I'll just be able to take everything from everyone. There is also that one person in New Delsta that was like, I'm feeling fatigued, so maybe I ought to take Casty to him to see if there's anything wrong. All right. If I want to interrogate, I gotta do this during the daytime. That damn sluggard late again. He's got skill, but skill's worthless if there ain't no fish left to catch. I wish he'd just wake up on time. Maybe he ain't getting enough sleep, but that ain't my problem. Late riser. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I just can't seem to wake up on time. When I think about how early I have to get up, I get so nervous I can't sleep. Oh.
Here, medicine.
Will this work?
Good night.
You helped him get to sleep, did you? You have my thanks. I was at the end of my rope trying to figure out what to do. Here's hoping it's enough to get him out of bed on time. You leave the rest to me. I'll make sure he gets home all right. Almost time to cast off. So where the hell is he? Just how much sleep does he need? I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay. Can I not inquire you? Oh, I need to be high to do that. High level, high level, high level. A miraculously skilled fisherman who lives in Tropu Holpu. Despite his abilities, he is stubborn and old-fashioned, which may be why he has no one to carry on his business. He currently has his eye on a youth who may have made a point of asking for training from him specifically.
That was very...
I don't know why I was stumbling my words there. A silent woman who is always smiling. Illness robbed her of the ability to speak, but not her cheerful nature. The accessories she makes from shells are prized as protective amulets by those who work at sea.
That was very helpful.
Let's see. A cheerful, gregarious man who makes a point of speaking to everyone who visits the village. He is pleasant and knowledgeable about the island, but once he starts talking, it can be hard to make him stop.
Thank you.
Oh man, we've got so many inquiries to make. Oh god. That's the beauty and downside of the game. Pretty Pearl. A woman who makes her living free diving for shellfish and other seafood. Her exceptional lung power lets her dive deeper than any of her peers, but not her predecessors. She strives daily to attain the depths they reached.
Thank you.
Do you have anything? Ooh. Let's see. A poet traveling the world. Most readers find his work cryptic to the point of incomprehensibility, but he has many devoted admirers among the tortured youth segment. Oh. Ouch. All right, and you, you're the mayor. The leader of the islanders. He played a significant role in growing Tropu Holpu from a tiny village to a bustling town and hopes to make it the center of a fully developed Totohaha next.
That was very...
And discounts at the end. Again, really worth it to keep doing these. It honestly is. A merchant hoping to make a fortune in tourism. He invested in Tropoholpu after identifying it as a waypoint for east-west commerce. He thinks fast and talks even faster, so placing too much trust in him can be dangerous.
Thank you.
All right. And now you. Medium soul stones. Okay. A Montwise-based Montwise base. That's got to be the name of the town. A historian who has come to the island to investigate its many mysterious ruins. She's a firm believer in the importance of fieldwork, but does not yet understand how dangerous the wilderness can be.
Thank you.
All right. A girl who was always practicing her singing. Some years ago, she saw a singer perform in the floating theater and was so captivated that her dream ever since has been to perform on the same stage. Adults laugh at her, but she is so serious that she has not skipped a single day of practice since.
That was very helpful.
London, a new treasure is available somewhere. The residents of this town will be more receptive to your attempts to allure them. And nothing here. 30 or higher. Holy shit. Yeah, it looks like some revisiting of areas may need to indeed be a thing, which isn't a huge deal. It's something that happens in every role-playing game like this. Warrior sword. A young man who appeared on the island one day from nowhere and started making himself useful. He is warm and well regarded, but he has a secret. Before coming to the island, he was a deadly mercenary known as Fiend in Black Steel, who had killed over 100 enemy soldiers in battle.
Thank you.
Jesus. A woman who is for some reason irresistible to cats. Her earliest memories are of being surrounded by cats, and little has changed since. Cats to her are a part of everyday life, and rumor has it she can even understand their language. Please don't make her crazy like that one lady from that Kitchen Nightmares episode. Please don't. We don't need another one of those. A sailor with a wife and child who values his time with his family over any amount of money. Because the island is a midpoint for shipping between the two continents, serving a long-distance vessel brings higher wages, but he only works on ships that stay close to home.
Thank you.
I can't inquire. Level 20? Holy shit. Also, I see like a big ship back there, I think. Okay, the hidden item's over here. Dreamy flower. Can I... Is there a different dock? There's gotta be. Unless I can just... Nope. So I got you. Ah. A man much despised for extorting money from people on false pretenses instead of finding a job. The islanders have already lost patience with him, and plans are afoot for his capture and exile in the near future.
That was very helpful.
Jesus. Cassie hears that and she's like, yeah, that's kind of wrong. Okay. Can't afford these. Yeah, this is definitely a place I can't come to yet. Oh, hey, Temenos is up. I'm happy to be of service wherever and whenever and wherever I can. All right. I didn't see. Was that a thing in the first game that they just hang out in the tavern? Huh. All right, what's down here? Floating theater. Oh, this has to be a stop off for Agnia. Has to be. Yup. A man who enjoys life after almost breaking down physically and mentally from overwork, he takes care these days to do everything in moderation, which keeps everything moderately enjoyable. Oh. I live life in moderation. That is to say, nothing in excess. A man who worked hard on and saved up to buy a pearl necklace, then accidentally broke its thread, which sent the pearls flying. Though hasty and accident-prone, he is loved by those around him for his unfailing honesty. Oh.
Thank you.
Excuse me, have you seen any pearls around here? See, I had a necklace, but the thread broke and the pearls scattered everywhere. I tried gathering them myself, but I'm a few short. Please, you have to help me. If you see any pearls, bring them to me. Thank you so much. I think we're missing 1 or 2, but that's all right. I'm in your debt. Now I can finally give her this necklace. I've been meaning to propose to my sweetheart, you see, so I worked real hard to buy this for her. Say, why don't you join me? You made this possible after all, so I want you to be there, come what may. What do you want to talk to me about? Well, I wanted to give you this necklace, and, I wanted to ask, would you, marry me, please? This necklace looks like it's missing a few pearls. It got caught on something and broke, didn't it? Yes, I was in a rush to get it to you, you see. You can be so hasty sometimes. I guess that leaves me no choice but to watch over you every day of our lives. Oh. Wait, does that mean... Yes, I'd be happy to be your wife. Woohoo! I couldn't have done it without you, friend. I'll never forget this. Promise. Oh, that's just cute. Oh, baby! Hairbrush. Oh, she says stop right there, I'll tell my husband. What? The wife of the man with the pearl necklace. Skilled at handling her flustered, uncomplicated husband, she has begun building a pleasant, stable home for them. The pearl necklace is stored safely away to sell or barter in case of an emergency.
That was very...
Not to wear? Okay. Different thought process, I guess. Wow. A woman in the throes of grief after the death of her beloved cat. Every day she goes to the place it used to love and broods over memories of their time together. Her healing process evidently has a long way to go. Oh. Yeah, it's never fun to lose a... It's always sad to lose a pet. God, I love learning about the NPCs. They're so fun. Ooh, actually, that's good. A taciturn cook whose food stalls has become one of the hottest destinations for the gourmand set. Her cooking is prepared with the greatest of care, and her use of spices in particular has earned wide acclaim. Spicy chicken recipe. I found the thing that the guy wanted back at the village. So I think I'll fast travel over there and do that after this commerce thing with Particio. Great news, I've settled on the theme for our next performance, battle. I'm thinking on stage conflict so real and riveting it leaves the audience absolutely speechless. So I need actors who really know how to brawl. None of this polite stage fighting nonsense. But where am I going to find talent like that? So I probably need to bring him to somebody that's like, I'm totally willing to get my shit rocked. All right, what's your deal? A tailor who makes not just regular clothes for the islanders, but also costumes for the actors, dancers, and singers who appear at the floating theater. The costume designer at the theater in New Delsta is one of her heroes and a major influence on her work.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, let's do the commerce thing, and then we will do. Then we'll give the spicy chicken recipe to the guy, to the person. Because I'm wanting to see what this commerce thing is all about. Shipyard. Okay.
Ooh, wee, look at that. Guess this area is a shipyard.
How dare you try to pawn off that miserable vessel on me?
What? I assure you, sir.
That wretch is the legendary shipwright's apprentice? Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable.
You have my sincerest apologies, sir. I had no idea.
And that ridiculous sum she asked. Does she not even know the market value of a ship?
I don't. Who does?
You have the right of it, sir. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
This has been a colossal waste of my time. I am furious. Furious! Good day, sir.
1 stars on Yelp.
Wait, please.
The apprentice of a legendary shipwright, eh? My merchant's nose is tickling. It's the scent of commerce.
Or maybe I just have a sneeze that's not willing to fully come out yet. Hard to tell the difference sometimes, but we'll see. If I get a big payout out of all this, I may end up looking into doing more of these commerce missions. It's just, this wasn't a thing in Tessa's story. The merchant in Octopath 1, she didn't have this.
Turn around and leave. You won't find anything here but an incomplete ship.
Lucky for me, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Excuse me?
The name's Particio. I'm a merchant from that big old western continent. Mind if I take a gander at your work?
This ship is not for sale.
Woo-wee. This is what that rich fellow was complaining about, costing an arm and a leg.
He asked me my price, so I told him. Nothing more to it.
Well, how much is this here tub? I'm mighty curious myself now.
100,000 leaves.
Particio made like millions for silver.
But I already said it wasn't for sale. If you have a problem with that...
I guess maybe the value of leaves has gone down since Particio was young.
So that's the miserable vessel, huh? Half finished and left high and dry for a while by the looks of it. My merchant sense is tingling. This here ship's a must-buy. 100,000, huh? I don't have that sort of capital on me right now.
Wait, do I have to earn a lot of money then come back later?
I'll need to save up, then swing back when I do.
Oh, it's an investment project. So that's what that is. So I'm guessing the same thing is going to happen over here at this town, Sai. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just head back to the village to give that guy the chicken recipe, and then I'll probably stop for the night, because we are over 3 hours. Alright. Aw, they're talking. Made friend, happy, happy, smiling, jumping. I play with her every day now. Maybe I'll invite some other friends next time. Aw, nice. They made friends. Alright. Yes, I has your thing. Yes, yes, got it. Human recipe. tingly meat can make knowing how. Spicy powder, tingly powder, sneezy powder. Knead well, cover meat, then wait. Thank you, we'll try. All right, Ooh, is that any good? Is that any good? Not for Particio, but considering Casti basically got a bunch of levels out of that fight, I'm gonna swap her out for probably Oswald. Actually, where's everyone else at? 17, 15, 16. So actually, Particio can get swapped out for Ochette, I think. We'll change everyone. Yeah, let's change everyone out. Casti can get swapped with Temenos. And then Agnia can swap out with Oswald. I haven't had him in the party in a while. And Ochette can swap out with Particio. So we'll do that. Okay. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. Well, this was really fun. We got to do 2 chapters. One shockingly didn't have any fighting, and the other had a really cool detective segment. So, yeah. That's going to be it for now. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been really fun, as always. I'll just make sure to update you all with streams regarding future stuffs. Not any current plans to change up the format. So we'll just hopefully have smooth sailings. I'm tired. I'm ready to stop. Hopefully you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay hydrated and keep your postures checked. Bye.